Alexa, what's teabagging?
I'd rather not answer that.
Classic.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this Saturday night edition of the Woody Show. Good evening, everybody. Right, okay, Tracy.
Hello. Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's well and Christmas is going, or the Christmas prep is going as smoothly as it possibly can. What with all the, I was going to say train strikes, but that also adds to it if you were moving around, and also the postal strikes. So, yes, happy Christmas, everyone, and hello.
Mickey. He's died again, hasn't he?
Good evening. No, I haven't. No, I'm quite here. Good evening, Twitch. Welcome to the Woody Show. We're here. Ask us anything.
Except that.
As Tracy says, I hope your preparation.
Except what?
That. Well, I don't know. We seem to talk about that a lot, don't we?
Yeah, we shouldn't though.
Huh? So, no.
We're allowed to as long as.
So don't be shy. Come on in. Say hello. I know there's 3 of you peeping.
I think you'll find that's us 3.
Oh dear.
we have 4 viewers. We pissed one off. Doesn't matter though. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. No.
Right. While we were waiting to go on the air, Mickey, you missed it. Mickey was in full-on rant, and I had to slow him down because he's it's like sex really. It's only good for one go a night. So I had to stop him from his rant because otherwise he would have blown his load, and we didn't want that. So, Mickey, your rant.
Well, no. All I was saying that somebody has come out and wants to ban Band-Aid's 1984 Christmas hit because it's offensive to Africa, and I just thought, what? It was a record for a time when we didn't have social media, we didn't have Facebook or anything like that, and it was a way of getting across a message to people that there was famine in Africa, and it made millions and millions of pounds. So it might not be relevant to today's Africa, but it's a legacy of that time. So why the fuck would anybody want to cancel it?
Indeed. By the way, we did have social.
I don't understand.
We had teletext.
Yeah.
That was a form of social media, wasn't it? Dodgy block graphics.
Well, that's all you had, though, wasn't it? Huh? Get your holidays on teletext, yeah.
But I agree. The 21st century is the year of complete offence. I mean, I poked fun at myself the other day, and a complete stranger took offence. So I agree with you. Yeah, it's something we're going to cover in a minute.
People get offended for other people, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, that's...
Well, people got to remember, if these famines had continued, a lot of people that are here today would not have been here today. Huh. And that's all down to the generosity of people around the world.
Exactly.
And this cancel culture, to be fair, is just fucking pissing me off. It's history. Move on. It is part of history. Move on.
He's going red in the face, Tracy, isn't he? Look.
I'm loving it.
Oh, no, I'm loving it. Carry on, Mickey. Carry on. What? Carry on. The viewing figures are going up.
What the fucking world is coming to? No, I just can't understand what the world's coming to. Ban fucking this. Oh, let's cancel this. Let's cancel that. It's fucking history, for Christ's sake. It happened. Get over it. Carry on. Move on to the future.
Yeah, well, some would say that things haven't really moved on very much in Africa anyway, because there's still corrupt governments in there. I know Africa is a continent. There's lots of countries in there, and some are better than others. Yeah. But there's still wars. Yeah. There's still wars where people are trying to escape from. It's still blastingly hot in places, and crops can't be grown, and people, can't survive there. There's probably still enclaves of famine, places. I mean, you're always...
Well, there is, Tracy, because, I mean, and people are putting it down to global warming. So, yeah, it's going to keep happening. And I'm all for people supporting these countries. But for those countries to turn around and say, cancel a fricking Christmas song because it's outdated, well, hello,
Yeah. And then,
You were all right when you were receiving those grains with Band-Aid printed or fucking Live Aid printed on the side of it and selling them on the black market.
yeah. Well, this is again like what I was saying. You know, corrupt governments. Yeah, you were saying before we came on live. You were saying about that one of the lines that was offensive is there won't be snow in Africa at this Christmas because there is snow in Africa. But I think the point of that line is that snow in the Western world is seen as a Christmassy magical thing, not actual bloody snow that brings traffic to standstill. No. It's the magical. So basically, the line is supposed to be, there won't be the magic of Christmas because they're all fucking dying.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, that's my little rant for the night.
That's it. Agree with it.
No doubt, I'll get the old key in my back and wind myself up and see if I can go on another one in a little while.
Blue pill.
In the meantime, I'll settle back, let you guys have your little chats about whatever it is. Apparently, we're going to rant about Jane Fonda later.
How are you doing, Steve? What have you got any updates, or do you want?
Yeah, no, I've got some updates. But I've made an amazing discovery. Doctors, when they go to university, they don't actually go to learn medicine.
Right.
They go to learn how to make up words.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
I've got my medical report here, right? I will be grateful for your review of Mr. Woodmore as discussed in the Lung multidisciplinary team this morning for consideration of a diagnostic VATS plus washout for empyema, right? He's currently admitted being treated for empyema, due to go home today. I saw him on the ward last week. His inflammatory markers were improving. Thoracic ultrasound showed only a very small basal pleural effusion that was too small to aspirate. His past medical history is listed above. He's completed 3 cycles R-CHOP chemotherapy for relapse lymphoma. A repeat PET scan has shown nodular uptake, including mediastinal involvement, with a lenticular pleural fluid collection. Actually, that sounds quite sexy, doesn't it?
Lenticular is like one of those weird pictures that you look at, and if you move it, the picture changes.
Oh yeah, he's explained it. Yeah. There is confluent nodal uptake in the perioptic region.
You lost me at Mr. Woodmore.
Features could represent infection, lymphoma, or further pathology, and a pleural biopsy is recommended. Right? I mean, they just fucking make work. I looked at that, and me and Sean looked at each other and said, he made that up. I swear he makes half those words up. Yeah, I have got an update. I'm going in a hospital next week. I'm going in on the 21st. I'm being admitted to Guy's Hospital in London on the 21st, and I'm being operated on the 22nd, which means I'm going to be in hospital over Christmas. Yeah, it's worse than that because I'm going to be Billy No Mates because Sean and 2 of my kids work nights, and the first available day they have to come and visit me is Christmas Eve. From here to Guy's, train is the only way of going. There's a train strike that day, so there's going to be no trains.
Yep. And like I said, there's also bus strikes, which it's only one company, but they cover quite a lot of the routes. Abellio.
Yeah, Abellio. Yeah. Well, the thing is that even without a bus strike, right, getting a bus is going to be an absolute nightmare, isn't it? Because everybody that would normally get a train is going to get a bus.
Yeah, and it's Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's Christmas Eve. So realistically, I've looked at the journey, how she can make it, and it's the shortest journey we can do by bus is 4 buses and 2.5 hours each way. And that's assuming there's no other problems. So that's Christmas Eve out for visitors. Christmas Day, there's no public transport anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Boxing Day, everything's in the wrong position.
Beg pardon?
everything's in the wrong position. The strike days don't just affect the strike day.
Oh,
They affect the next day as well, because everything is in the wrong position to run trains for that day. So they've got to shift them back to where they belong before they can get them running. Plus, it's a very, very limited service on Boxing Day. I'm not sure. Do trains actually run on Boxing Day? I know they don't run on Christmas Day, but do they normally run on Boxing Day?
It will be limited.
As a rule, yes.
Yeah.
But normally a Sunday service, I believe.
And then the next day she can visit is the 27th. And guess what's happening on the 27th?
Another train strike.
Another train strike.
And it's another bus strike.
And another bus strike. So
I was just checking up then. And then you might be being kicked out like the next day.
28th, yeah. 28th. They've said, providing the surgery goes well, I should be in there 4 to 5 days. Well, 4 days is the 26th, which is Boxing Day. So hopefully they'll kick me out Boxing Day. I'm hoping, actually, that there's a slight chance, a very slight chance, that my recovery goes well and I'll come out Christmas Eve.
Oh, that would be good.
That's what I'm going to aim for, coming out Christmas Eve. Because it's an operation on my lung, and it's not a minor operation. It's not minor surgery. What they're going to do is they're going to go in with a camera. They're going to do keyhole surgery to start with, and go in with a camera and see what's going on. Depending on what they see, they'll either go straight to the lung and take a biopsy and re-inflate the lung, because my lung's partially deflated. They'll either go and re-inflate the lung, or they will open me up and do a washout by removing all the infected stuff and giving the it is in here, the para-aortic region a complete washout and remove any infected or as they say further on, necrosized tissue. I don't know why they just don't say dead, right? But that's not they make words up. So that's where I am at the moment. So they did give me the opportunity to put this off. They did say to me yesterday when they're on the phone, it's all been done by phone now, because an email, because you can't rely on the post. They did say to me on the phone, we can delay this till after Christmas. The trouble is they don't have to live with it every day like I do. And I can't delay it. I can't delay it. I have to have it done. My life has been hell for the last 2 weeks. On the stream, I appear to be absolutely fine to you. You have no idea. I mean, just before we came on stream, I went and had a shit, and just the effort of having a shit left me out of breath.
Yeah.
You know, it's just ridiculous. I walk into the kitchen and I'm gasping for breath just to go and get a drink.
And also, at the end of the day, you want to, if it's something, you want to know quickly, because it's over your head the whole time.
Yeah.
Is it? What is it? Is it? Yeah, okay, it could end up being the worst case scenario, but you'll know.
Yeah.
You won't just be freaking about that it could be.
Yeah, no, I just want it over and done with. I'm also in quite a bit of pain. At the moment, I'm on morphine again tonight. And it's the only way that I can function. I've got 2 types of morphine, and I'm living on it, slow release. I'm living on 3 painkillers. I'm living on slow release morphine, which I have to take twice a day, and fast release morphine, which I take for breakthrough pain, and paracetamol. So the only way I can get to sleep is to dose myself up with paracetamol and morphine, because I can't sleep on my back and I can't sleep on my right hand side. So the only way I can sleep is on my left hand side, which is a bit of a nightmare. Also means that in the night when I roll over, I'll wake up screaming with the pain. But yeah, so that's my update. I'm going to be. Hey?
Yeah, no, I was going to say, because as soon as they get in and start hoovering you out, washing you out, and cleaning out all the necrotized dead bits and everything, hopefully that will help ease the pain. Because I mean, obviously you're going to be in pain and discomfort from the procedure
and the chest drain.
Exactly. But it's a step. Whatever's in there at the moment is causing you pain. Yeah. And hopefully taking the pressure off will, clearing a bit out will take the pressure off of the bits that are hurting.
Surgeon also said that I've only got a 70% chance of recovering from the anaesthetic.
Yeah, I remember.
I think you should just fucking drink a bottle of Dettol.
Yeah.
Domestos.
Inhale it.
It kills 99% of all known germs, so you'll be all right after that.
Didn't work for COVID, though, did it?
Well, no, that must be the 1%.
So,
But yeah, I remember the stat from when you went in with the gallbladder, or you were in with the gallbladder thing, that you
70%,
said,
yeah.
they said 70% chance that you only a 70% chance of you recovering. You said, I don't care, I'm in so much pain.
Yeah. Well, it's like this, I don't care. And the beautiful thing about it is if I don't recover from the anaesthetic, I won't know anything about it.
Yeah.
So you know, it doesn't bother me. Dying in an operating theatre really doesn't bother me because it'll be a completely painless way to go, and I'll know nothing about it. Because have you ever been operated on a general anaesthetic, either of you?
I have, yeah. When I had my face done, when I've been neck cut open, yeah.
It's a complete blackout, isn't it? You know nothing. It's not like sleep where you've got vague memories of your sleep.
Well,
it's a complete blackout.
All I can remember is him putting a needle in the back of my hand and saying, count backwards from 10. And I don't think I got to 7.
Yeah,
and the next thing I woke up with this. I mean, they did an operation on my neck. And I woke up with an excruciating pain in my eye. And how they'd managed it, they'd torn my retina.
Oh.
And I was more in pain with my fucking eye. And I was on all day. I was telling them, my eye hurts, my eyes were watering. At about 7 o'clock that night, they got optician, not an optician, one of the ophthalmists, are they? In the hospital to have a look at it. And they tore my retina. I said, well, how'd they done that? And it's quite simple, because I don't know whether you know, when your eyes are closed, they put tape over them to keep them shut. Well, apparently my eyes couldn't have been properly shut, and the tape was stuck to me fucking eyeball. And when they'd ripped the tape off, they'd torn my retina. I have. Sorry, that's getting away.
No. That's fine, Mickey. That's fine. That's fine. That's what I mean. You know nothing. You knew nothing about the operation, did you?
I didn't
until you woke up. Yeah,
no.
that's like me.
I was supposed to have a general for the. I had a hysteroscopy, which anyone who doesn't know, it's a camera into the womb, going in the usual way. And I was supposed to have a general for that. Yeah. And I was supposed to have an operation for that, a general anaesthetic for that. And I was absolutely freaking out because I'd never had one before. And what they were saying was that they don't do any sedative or thing in the hand. They literally just give you the gas and then stick a tube down your throat. And I was absolutely freaking out.
They got it the wrong way round. Tell them to turn the table the wrong way round. They've got the table. If they're sticking the tube down your throat, right, the table's the wrong way round. They need to turn it the other way round, all right, to check your womb, all right? I don't know much about biology, but I know that you can't reach the womb going down the mouth. Believe me, I've spunk enough times that way to know that you can't reach the womb.
Yeah, no, I know. I know. They didn't know.
It's not for lack of trying, Mickey.
But they were saying, the air tube or whatever it was that they in the end they decided not to give me a general anaesthetic. They told me it was because I had a loose tooth, but I reckon it was because of my weight, because of there is a high risk of dying if you're overweight under a general anaesthetic. So they ended up giving me a spinal block, which was great. But I still haven't had that experience of having had a general anaesthetic. Not that I particularly want one, but at least if I'd had one then, I would know what you guys are talking about.
I just lost 3 hours of my life, because that's how long I was under for, 3 hours. And you wake up and you think it's like 2 minutes later. Like,
so if I die, Mickey understands. I won't know anything about it. In case you've missed it, best pal.
Well, no, you won't, because...
In case you've missed it, best pal. I'll call Mickey from...
You won't, because, well, I mean, I didn't even dream or anything. It was just, like I say, it was like I got to 7, and the next thing I remember is waking up with a pain in my eye. It was like 2 minutes. It seemed like 2 minutes, although it was 3 hours.
If you wake up with a pain in your arse, it's Rohypnol. Sorry, go on, carry on. In the meantime.
No, you carry on. In case you missed it, best pal.
In case you missed it, best pal, I am going into hospital next week for surgery, and I'm going to be in hospital all over Christmas. And I'm going to be Billy No Mates, because people won't be able to visit me because of the train strike. Although I believe Tracy might visit. I hear Tracy has threatened to visit me.
I threatened to visit you, but you're going in on the 21st.
Yep.
So that's your first day in. You're having the op on the 22nd.
Yep.
It means 23rd and 24th are bus strikes, I think, but I'm not around on either of those days, and then you'll be out again.
No, I'll be in on the
So-
26th. I'll be in on the 25th.
Yes, but there's no buses then.
Yeah, I know. But at least I'm going to know the answer to one of life's great mysteries. Is it possible for hospital
Can't you,
catering to fuck up a Christmas dinner?
Yes.
Have you been in hospital over Christmas?
Well,
Oh, right.
no.
If you're
I mean, it goes. They've got to fuck it up because they fuck everything else up.
they're gonna collapse your other lung, aren't they, Steve? When you're
I
in
mean-
there. If for some reason you're still in there, hopefully not, but after the long, you're supposed to be out on about the 28th. If for some reason they have to keep you in for longer, I'll be able to come and visit because the bus strikes won't be on.
We'll see. I'm hoping to get out. I'm hoping to get out as
Exactly.
quickly as possible.
So I'd rather you came out and me not be visiting.
I have no
because-
intention of coming out.
Come on,
I've got nothing to come out about. Except
we all
that.
know
Well,
you
yeah.
can cause it.
He'll get a Christmas cracker, all right, best pal. There's plenty of them nurses will be there.
Uh-huh.
Some of them are crackers.
They don't wear stockings and suspenders anymore like they did in the good old days of Carry On films.
Do they
No,
not?
No,
they mostly wear trousers now,
Yeah.
Oh dear. Where's the...
and they're mostly Filipino. Well, they are in the Peru, which is my local hospital, Princess Royal University Hospital. They're mostly Filipino, which actually made for quite an amusing day.
Mate, they can be fucking Martian for all I care, as long as they're taking care of me.
It made quite an amusing day when it snowed last week because the nurse, my nurse, Lena, her name was, Leena, looked out of the window and she was fascinated. She'd never seen snow before. And she said to me, "Does it hurt?"
Oh, bloody hell.
And I said, "Only if you hit it hard, only if you land hard on it." And she said,
Yeah, only if you
she said, "What's it like?" And I said, "Go out and find out." And she did. Now, my window actually faced the car park, and I saw her go out in the car park, and she was standing there in the snow with her hands out, and she had her camera, and she was filming it to send it back to her parents in the Philippines. It was absolutely amazing watching somebody that had never seen snow before.
Oh.
And they wouldn't let me go out and do a snow angel.
Ah. Don't do it in the yellow
No.
snow, for fuck's
I was
sake.
gonna say.
Oh, yeah. Nurses' strike affected me on Thursday. I went into hospital to get my pick line maintenance done, and I turned up and I said, "I'm sorry, we can't do it." I said, "Why not?" I said, "We haven't got the right nurses." Well, what do you mean you haven't got the right nurses? Well, only trained nurses can do your pick line. You could have told me, save me coming up. Yeah, we could have done, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Sorry. So I'm
And yet, I took Donna to the hospital Thursday, and none of them in Suffolk were on strike on Thursday. None of the nurses were on strike in Suffolk on Thursday. So she's now got a stereo hearing aids. Yeah,
Is
Bluetooth.
she enjoying them? They're working well?
I think are you still getting used to them, aren't you, sweetheart? She's still getting used to them because she's only used to having the one in the one ear. Having the one in the other one's taking a bit of getting
love
used
mine.
to. But
I've
yeah.
got Bluetooth stereo ones, and I love mine. Love mine. Absolutely love mine.
Are they any better, chick? Yeah, she does it a lot better, yeah. But she hadn't hooked it up to her phone because she said, why would she do that? Just to turn them up and down when she's got a little button. By the time you've got your phone out your bag, you can turn them up and down. Yes, they are controlled
Yeah,
by
they
an
are.
app.
Yeah,
Best pal,
they are
yeah.
controlled by an app. I've never had that.
I don't know what else you can do with them, Steve. Is it just volume?
No,
Or can you play radio through
yeah,
them?
you can stream. I stream from my computer to them, so I can have, if I wanted to, I could have the audio from my computer going to my headphones. I have the audio from my TV's Bluetooth, so when I'm watching TV in the front room,
Oh, there you go. Look.
Yeah. when I'm watching TV in the front room, I put the hearing aids on, which is great because I can set the volume of the TV in my hearing aids to do it from the app. because you can actually have the television down with the loudspeaker cross symbol, so the television volume's off, and I can have it any volume I like, even though it's off. So I can control the volume individually for my hearing aids.
Well,
go on.
She has subtitles on because you can't hear
Yeah,
it. But that'll be an advantage. We got a smart TV. I don't know whether it's got Bluetooth built in. I should imagine it has. But yeah, she can then hear it instead of putting, because I can't stand watching the telly with the subtitles because they're about 10, 15 seconds behind the actual person speaking. What the subtitles come out with are not necessarily it's a bit like our bloody thing on here. What they're actually saying is not, what the words are coming out as.
I find that if there's subtitles, I don't mean subtitles for a foreign film, but subtitles for an English thing. I find I'm reading along with what's on there when I'm not the one who needed the subtitles.
Yeah, you are, but you're reading that 10 seconds after what they've said. You know what I mean?
And
so it doesn't make any fucking sense.
The subtitles aren't going in, and neither is what they're saying on TV going in, because there's two things going on.
Yeah.
Best pal gets confused.
Exactly, best pal. I get confused. Confuse the fuck out of me. And yes, she can put music on them. She can Bluetooth music from a phone. So
I love making phone calls on mine because people really do think I'm talking to myself.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the app on my phone and keep turning her up and down when she...
So
would that be cruel?
When you see her hitting like it's on the desk, her hitting it with a hammer, and you're going, wait, it's not working. It wasn't the actual O2, it was Brixton
Academy. I got
Brixton
done in
Academy.
that box junction outside there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 130 quid that cost me. Well, 65 quid because I paid it early.
What happened, Best Pal, was there was a lot of people turned up with fake tickets wanting to get in, and some of the security at the front were letting in the people who were basically like giving them money, like bribing them to let them in, and there was a big old crush and the lady died. There was quite a few people hospitalised, but
She's a 33-year-old nurse, apparently.
Yeah.
I was reading about that just before we came on stream. Yeah, tragic. There's not only the football you get fucking false tickets and things like that from.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, it was a tragedy.
That was the last night. It was 3 nights there, actually. It was the last night of his tour. From what I understand, he's an African singer, rapper or something, or something like that. I was reading about it earlier, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of it is being blamed on the security, like the people who were supposed to be keeping people out and letting the right people in, because they were open to the bribes. They were, and rather than calling the police to like stop this thing happening, they just were being selective. So I don't know who it is either, Best Pal, but it's it wasn't good. And oh my god, Twitter cesspit decided, I just had to stay off of it because there were just racists coming out. Well, this is what you get with those type of people and all that kind of stuff. And people were pointing out, hang on a minute, so what about all the stuff that happened at the football matches with all the white people? It's exactly the bloody same.
Nigerian artist Asake. That's what his name is.
I just know I got done for stopping in the box junction right outside. 65 quid that cost.
What, because you weren't turning right?
No, I went straight on and I got caught out by the car in front.
Yeah.
He stopped early, so it left me in the junction there like Billy No Mates and stuff. 130 quid fine that box junction is, or 65 if you pay it within 14 days. I got the fine notes through the post and I looked at it and I looked at the photograph of my car and I'm clearly there with my brake lights on, so you can't argue with it. There's nothing you could... When you've got a video, right, of you stopping with your brake lights on and you come to a dead stop in the middle of a drop junction, there's no way you can appeal it, so I just paid up and grumped about it.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's all you can do. I can't blame anybody else. I wasn't really paying that much attention. No, you learn by your mistakes, but 130 quid is so fucking steep. Trouble is, it's a very busy junction there. If you do block the junction like I did, it can cause problems further down the road.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's all I know about Brixton Academy. I don't know if it's Nigerian. It's oh fuck.
I've never been there. I know David Bowie played there a few times. So.
David Bowie went to my school.
Oh yeah, I think I knew.
You know why you drove in the bus lane, don't you, best pal? It's because you were deafened by that firework in your fucking ear, isn't it? Oops.
Oh, what was something you got confused about earlier? Oh, it was something that he said that I can't read.
Stop making excuses. You can't accidentally go into a bus lane. You did it quite deliberately. Whoops! I slipped. No, you didn't. You drove in the bus lane. Oh.
I don't know about in London, but in Norwich, taxis are allowed.
Yeah, they're allowed.
Yeah.
Taxis, motorcycles, and cyclists are allowed in there. You've got to be careful in London because
right.
there's two types of bus lanes. There's bus lanes that are 24 hours, and there's bus lanes that have got certain times on them, which is rather good, really, because a lot of people just think all bus lanes are 24 hours. So a lot of the time, especially around my way, there's a lot of the time bus lanes here, and it's about not 7:30 to 9:30 in the morning, right? At about 10 o'clock in the morning, I just scoot down the bus lane. And you watch, as you drive down the bus lane, right, you watch all these people in the other lane looking at, they're glaring at you, and they're laughing at you. You say, he's going to get fined, he's going to get fined. No, I'm not. I can read.
So they're like rush hour ones then, really?
Yeah, they are rush hour ones, yeah. They are.
Yeah.
But the majority of 24, you've got to read the signs because the majority are 24 hours.
That's That's one of my jobs. Sitting in the car or vehicle with Andy when we're driving. One of my jobs is to spot things like this. He's like he's concentrating on driving, and I'm going bus lane 24 hour or no, you can go in that bus lane. Yeah, so he can concentrate on the important bit.
Did I hear you say that Andy's going to Cornwall this Christmas?
Yes, he's going.
So what, you're going to be on your own?
No, I'm going to my daughter's. No, I'm going to my daughter's for.
Did you just say yeah, no?
No, I was saying.
You did, didn't you, Mickey? You did. You said yeah, no. Yeah.
Yes, he's going to Cornwall. No, I won't be alone.
No, you said yes, no. I'm going to my daughter's.
Anyway, so I am going to my daughter's. He's going to Cornwall on Thursday, I think it is. Right. Something like that. So, because his dad's just gone into, I think it's like a sort of respite care home, and his mum will be alone otherwise. So he's going down there and spending a bit of Christmas, and I think his sister is joining them either Boxing Day or the day after, and then he'll come home after that. So, on that, yes, thank you, Mickey.
Oh, you got it, did you?
I haven't opened the packet yet, but I'm looking forward to it. So I can hear that it's loose tea, and so I'll crack out my
Well, that was on your list.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, no.
She can't help it, can she?
I'll crack out my currently redundant teapot and make a nice pot of proper tea.
Good.
I'll have my little pinky.
Fortnum and Masons, that's it.
Yeah. I've got some Fortnum and Masons tea in here.
Yeah, this one's loose tea, though. This one's loose tea, Steve.
Well, that's what you.
I know.
That's what you put.
I know.
I've got the same tea.
Is yours in bags or loose? Pass.
Back in a second.
It's in a tin.
Yeah.
That was got fucking find out there.
While he's gone, what happened on Facebook yesterday was really weird. You know, Facebook offers people you may know suggestions.
Yeah. And
up comes a girlfriend of one of my sister's friends, and I thought, hang on, so who? Because it said that we had a mutual friend, so I clicked on it. You're mutual friends with her. So you are mutual friends with this lady, and this lady.
You don't know her name off by hand, do you?
Yeah, Melissa.
Melissa what?
On Facebook, she's Melly Jewel, I think.
Yes, she's Donna's stepsister's daughter.
Oh my God, that is so bonkers. That's so bonkers, right? Do you remember?
She's deaf as well. She's got a cochlear
That's
implant.
right. Yes.
Yeah, that's my wife's stepsister's daughter.
Hold
Yeah.
on a minute. Oh,
She lives in
it
Norwich
is
now.
loose tea. It is loose tea. Well done. Yeah, sorry, Mickey. So, do you remember when you were saying about how your grandson had got this apprenticeship, and then someone
Yeah.
from the BBC wanted to show him around?
Oh, wait, I've got more news on that. Fantastic news.
Okay, hold on. Let me just finish this. So, do you remember?
Yes.
Do you remember I said to you that one of my sister's friends in Norwich worked for BBC Norwich? That's Melly's partner is him.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So that's bizarre. That was
Well-
so bizarre. I was like, I sent my sister the thing, and I said, like a link, and I said, "Is this Ben's partner?" And she said, "Yeah. She lives in Suffolk because I think she's."
They live in Norwich.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think because my sister lives in Norwich. I think they sort of she comes and stays, but she doesn't live there all the time because he's got three kids, teenage kids. And I was like, oh my God, what a coincidence. I mean, I know you live in the same area, but it was like literally so close. It's my sister's good friend's partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go on, good news, Mickey. What were you saying about your grandson?
In the new year, talking about the radio, in the new year, he's been asked to produce some podcasts for the BBC on people working in the theatre industry.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Oh,
so
God.
That's another string to his
Yeah.
bow. It's in early stages of the planning yet, but in the new year, they're wanting him to do some podcasts, which you can do a podcast from home, can't you? Over Skype or you know. But yeah, he's well looking forward to that. And what the woman did say to him, because he's took this apprenticeship at the theatre, the BBC would have offered him an apprenticeship at the BBC.
Oh.
But the problem being, with him living 30 miles away, how's he going to get there and back every day was the problem.
What a turkey.
Ride a birdie, mate.
Ride a turkey in.
You know, so that was so what he's planning on doing at the minute is staying where he is with his, and he's loving it. They're doing panto at the minute. He's absolutely loving it. So he's staying with the apprenticeship that he's got for now. But should something in the future come up with the BBC, because I said to him, I said, get your foot into the BBC. That opens you to a wider audience. Because he loves being a child's entertainer. I said, well, a lot of child entertainers start off on the radio on BBC, and then work. It's getting your face about, isn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously, it's only BBC Suffolk at the moment that he's doing, or BBC Norfolk, because it's from Norwich, Norfolk and Suffolk.
Still good. Still good.
But that's a foot in the door.
Yeah.
And he's doing podcasts, which will be heard by thousands of people. And you don't know if another producer's going to hear it and offer him something else, do you? And things like this. So I'm well chuffed for him. I really am.
So you should be, Mickey. So you should be.
I mean, a 17-year-old kid. He's pushing himself really hard, and he's doing really well. And I couldn't be prouder, to be quite honest with you.
Good for you. Good for it.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Good.
But yeah, I mean, he didn't approach them and said, "Can I do a podcast?" They came to him because he went. Was it last week? He went up to see how it all operates behind the scenes, and he was there and then. One of these producers offered him to do this podcast. Like I say, it's only early days yet, and they're only talking about it. But it'll be podcasts about people working in the theatre industry. So I mean, he could be talking to, I don't know, famous actors, I suppose, or people like that.
Yeah. That's excellent. That's really good.
That beer is so cold it burns as it goes down. Oh,
I actually picked up, and I'm going to have it on Christmas Day.
turkey. Wandered off.
I want to know
Left with
what.
dead air, Tracy. Just wandered off and left with dead air.
I was wondering what on earth he's got on his back.
Yeah.
It looked like a
Mythos.
kick me sign.
Yeah.
This is the beer that I drink when I go to Greece,
Ah,
and I've actually found it.
woohoo!
And it, in all places, it was in not Home Bargains.
Oh my
Home
God.
Bargains. £1.29 a
Don't
bottle.
shake it around too much. The lid will fly off.
Your little
It's only
tap of
5%.
premature ejaculation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know what's on his back as well.
Yeah. It's on a stuck a kick me sign to the
Yeah.
back of him.
It's an eye.
I can't.
It is an eye.
Oh, my window's not working. I missed it. Never mind.
It's
It's
an
an
eye.
eye.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
It is. And believe it or not, I went to Hereford to visit my sister. Didn't take a jumper because it was
Is
a
she in the
summer. It was
SAS then?
fucking freezing. Huh?
Is she
You
in
what?
the SAS then?
Yes. I can't. Yeah. But yeah, and it was cold. Freezing. In the middle of
Tracy's
summer,
looking
it's
really
cold.
puzzled at that remark, Mickey.
And her daughter works in a clothes shop. So I went in there, and they gave me 20% discount on it, which is the only reason I bought it.
Yeah.
Tracy was looking really confused at the is
Yeah,
your
I didn't-
sister and the Hereford is the home of the
Hereford is
SAS.
the home.
Oh,
of the
right.
SAS.
There we go. I didn't know. Hi, Kian.
Hiya, Quiet. Yeah, hiya. Hey, somebody else. As soon as you say Hereford, right, you've got to be in the SAS. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Apparently, Hereford is the home of the SAS. So
It is.
her being in Hereford means she's in the SAS.
Yeah.
Apparently. Welcome.
Everybody in Hereford's in the SAS, unless they work in clothes shops that give you false, dodgy 20% discounts.
With eyeballs
Yeah.
on the back.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. It's not an eye. It's a camera.
Yeah.
SAS camera. It's a spy cam.
Exactly that.
I
I
think they're in the shop saying, how the fuck can we get rid of this tat? Who would be stupid enough to buy a sweatshirt, a maroon sweatshirt with a fuck off big eye on the back? Who would be stupid enough to buy it? Let's offer it at 20%,
Something for love
and
of
see what
God, you
happens.
see?
right? That's what they did, right? They said, let's
Yeah.
offer it at 20% off and see who buys it.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, and then Mickey came along.
Yeah, they probably put the price up by 25% and
Yeah.
then dropped it by 20. You know, like they
Yeah,
do.
like they do. Oh. Well, I haven't chucked up so far.
But yeah, that's
Oh, good.
what are you doing well in.
So, should we talk about Jane Fonda?
Go for it. Go for it.
Well,
Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda.
Oh, Jane Fonda. I thought it said fucking Jane Fonda. Who the fuck is Jane-
What did you say, Mickey? She said
James Bond.
James Bonder. The Australian
I
James
thought
Bond.
we got a female James Bond or something. Tell me
Oh
that.
dear, oh dear, oh dear. You're being deafened by the colour of your shirt.
Oh,
James
probably.
Bondage.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, James.
Oh, Mickey, I've got to ask you a question, right? I've got to ask you a question, all right? Before I think about it, right? Has your Donna, is she about?
No, she's in
Right,
the
can
other
she
room.
hear you when you now swear under your breath?
No.
Because like me and Sean,
Well, she probably can. She probably
like me
can.
and Sean when she might have wanker. She does a lot, actually.
But you didn't realise until you had the Bluetooth.
No, I didn't realise until I got my new hearing aids just how many times she calls me a wanker.
Every time she opens her mouth,
Basically,
it's
yeah,
to be raping
yeah,
for
yeah.
something. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, every time she opens up her mouth, I'm a wanker. Yeah, that sounds rude. Tracy.
Yes, Jane Fonda has got the same cancer, but it.
She said James Bonder again, didn't she, Mickey?
I did not say Jane
Did.
Fonda.
No, I'll clarify, right? Tracy's got an accent, right? She's talking about Jane Fonda. Not Daniel Craig, Jane Fonda. Right?
Jane
Not
Fonda,
Jane, as she's known.
not Jane
Not
Fonda,
Danielle.
Jane-
Not Danielle Craig.
yeah, none of that. Jane Fonda.
It does sound like James, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Fact, I'm saying Jane. Anyway, we're laughing about her being seriously ill here. No, no.
Hey, you seen the chat, Mickey?
Yeah.
Part-time jumper seller in the SAS. He doesn't know anybody in the SAS. We were joking with him. Or maybe he does. Maybe she's in the SAS. I don't know. Anyway, carry on about this. Carry on about this female James Bond, all right? Even Beth Pal agrees.
So James Bondage.
She's done it again. It does sound like James Bondage, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
So yes, yeah. Come on, Jane.
Hanoi Jane. Yeah, you know she's called Hanoi Jane, don't you?
Jay Fondant. She.
Jane Fondant now, right? Okay, she's going for it, Mickey. She'll have a yes but no, but yes in a moment.
She's got the same cancer as Steve. She's got.
Who has Jane Fondue?
Jane Fondler.
Fondue now. She's got follicular lymphoma like Steve has, and she's had 6 rounds of chemo. The first 4 made her a bit tired, and the last 2 didn't do anything to her, but she's happy to say that it's gone into remission. And from what Steve's told us is that follicular lymphoma is one of those ones that cannot be put into remission. It goes into
no evidence of disease, NED.
Yeah,
it's incurable.
Yes. So she's very happy about that, and obviously it's good news that it has worked for her this time round. But as Steve knows, follicular lymphoma has a tendency to want to keep coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how long.
So hang on.
What?
She's had chemo.
Yeah.
And now she's gone into gonads.
It's what?
What?
Gonads.
Gonads.
Yeah.
No.
NAD, isn't it?
Oh, Nads. Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah.
Nads. Oh. She's had chemo and now she's in testicles.
I had to work hard for that one, Mickey.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't.
It wasn't, was it? No, don't give up your day job.
What fucking job?
I had to work hard for that.
Anyway, yes. So so we're pleased to say that she is not in remission. No, NED at the moment.
No.
But she calls it being in remission. Probably her oncologist does as well, or hematologist.
Who's he thanking for a service? Tracy was never in the SAS.
What is going on? I am the original Jane Bondage.
She did that well, didn't she, Mickey?
She did.
You've never seen me abseiling down an embassy.
Why not?
Because I'm in the SAS.
I'll never abseil down an embassy. I've smoked a few, mind.
Stop loving
Best pals winding her up.
And she's been touched up by Jane Fondler.
No, it was Jane Fondue.
Yeah.
Bit cheesy.
Oh,
Uneasy Spring touched up by Joe Fondue.
Oh, God, no.
Oh.
Hello.
Which cliff, Richard?
Or who was the one that was on? I can't remember.
Mitchellmore. Cliff Mitchellmore.
That's it. I don't have much
dear.
anxiety abseiling down either one of those cliffs, to be honest. Cliff Richard
No,
and Cliff
Lobtopia. Yeah, Lobtope.
Bending over the white cliffs of Dover. Bending over. Oh, fuck!
MI6.
Were you
best pal,
taking a
MI6.
dump, Lob Tobe? Just taking a dump, wasn't he? You were taking a dump. Oh,
Oh dear. Is it taking the done it?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. I knew he was taking a dump.
Anyone who tries to do a dump over a chalk cliff is very brave or very stupid.
Or very immigrant. Oh, yeah, right, okay. We haven't had a yes no but, Tracy.
I've been laughing too much.
Right, okay.
So,
That's how you shut me up, just make me laugh, and then I can't do yeah, no, but.
To be honest, I'm a bit pissed off with Jane Fonda because I've got the same cancer as her, and I'm on my 4th chemotherapy now, and she just to say, you know, they fawn over her and fuss over her because she's got this cancer, and I get forgotten about. It's like I say, it's because of this cancer, I'm in hospital over Christmas, and I'm really, really not looking forward to that.
Don't forget though, this was just her first round. If you remember back to your first round, and it was like, oh yeah, that worked. Great, see you in 2 years' time or whatever, and then it came back really quickly.
Yeah.
So she might be one of the unlucky ones as well. You don't know. So.
I don't
Over
know.
the White Cliffs of Dover. You'd be even more stupid to do that over the White Cliffs of Dover.
There's a
I don't know
place.
what that
There's a
was.
place down there called Sam.
perhaps he was receiving, Tracy.
You are?
Yeah, perhaps he was receiving.
Perhaps he was
Yeah.
receiving.
There's a place down there called Sampire Hoe, which is made from the spoil from the Channel Tunnel, which is a nature reserve. So that's a good place to take a dump.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh. No.
So, what's all this about Mexit?
yeah. Come on, Tracy. What's all this about Ginge and Whinge?
That wasn't me. You need to explain that one more because
Ginge and Whinge. It's
I
not
know-
hard. It's not hard.
No.
Prince Harry and Meghan, Ginger and Whinger.
no, I know who it is. I know who it is, but I've been literally you wanted to put it in the
Yeah.
thing, and I've literally been going, oh god, are they at it again? All right, and then not being interested. I'm just not interested in them. I think Harry wants to stay out of the spotlight, and I think Meghan wants to be in the spotlight, and she's persuading him to do these documentaries so that we can tell our side of the story.
He's
but really,
cunt-struck.
it's yeah. I genuinely think that he thinks he's doing the right thing, like as in trying to stay out of the spotlight because of what happened to his mother. But she has taken him out of the royal family and now is pushing him back into the limelight, and he thinks he's doing the right thing to get his story told, whereas really her way of doing it is more for her own promotion. So
I think that he's a vulnerable person and she's taking total advantage of him.
there we go.
I really do.
Yep.
He's vulnerable because of what happened to his mother, and she's playing on that, I think.
Yeah. And she likes the promotion because she hasn't.
It's self-promoting. She's
Yes.
self-promoting herself. I think if Harry had his choice, then he would have quiet
expression-
life that he's so much
The
praised.
expression is cunt-struck.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Google that one.
Yeah.
They just
Oh, I know what
they
that
just
is.
piss me off. Basically, they've released on Netflix a 3-part documentary about the horrors of being in the royal family, and Meghan wanted to kill herself. You know, it's
But we'd already heard about all this, so why do we need more documentary or 3-part dramatizations or anything about why?
Money, money, money,
Well,
innit?
exactly. And she's obviously not getting the roles that she wants, that she, like acting roles. Because really what should have happened was that they went and lived in America, and all you heard about them was that they were living, like celebrities, because she's an actress. She was getting her jobs, and he was doing, I don't know, whatever he would decide.
I think the thing that pissed me off worse, or probably most about it, the fact, was that when they moved to the States, they were crying about the fact that we, the British people, we're still not going to pay for their security.
Yeah.
Why the fuck should we? They've made the choice to move over there. Pay for your own security.
Yeah. What?
No, Prince Harry isn't a nonce. Andrew might be.
Well, that depends though, because Americans would see him as being that because of the age. She was what, 17 or something. But in Britain, it's legal.
Yeah.
It's a bit creepy, but it's legal.
Yeah, it's legal.
Yeah.
It's legal. So. But yeah, it's they've just been. The good news is they've taken Katie Price out of the news, so there is that to be thankful for. Don't have to read about that fucking slapper.
That's the thing as well. It's the media feeding us all this stuff. I know that they've done the 3-part documentary and that, but all the other stuff around it, the media feeds us it, and you don't know what's true and what's not. And perhaps some of the thing, like, we're going to do a documentary to get our truth out because the media is mixing it all around. And what happens is that you get the racists being even more racist, and you get the anti-royals being even more anti-royal. And really, it just should be, they got married, let them get on with it. They've moved to America, let them get on with it. But the media won't let it lie.
They moved to America for a quieter life to get out of the limelight, and every day you see something written about them. For Christ's sake, they're always spouting off.
Yeah. Well, I agree. If you're going to fuck off out of it,
funny. If you want a quiet life, just go there and shut your fucking mouth.
If you're going to fuck off out of it, fuck off out of it. You know.
Yeah,
exactly. Don't keep making fucking documentaries about it.
Which is why I think that Harry's heart was in the right place.
He's being led by the nose by her.
Yeah, I think he
exactly.
He wanted that quiet life, and I reckon she has spun it to him that it's a good idea if we get the documentary out to tell our truth. And so he's gone, that's a good idea because because he probably
they've sold they've sold their family down the river. Who does that?
Yeah.
Who sells their family down the river? Who does that?
I mean, I had a lot of sympathy for Harry before we got married when he was doing all the work for the disabled sports charity that he had. I forget what
Invictus,
it's called.
isn't it? Invictus, something like that.
Yes, Invictus Games. He was doing all that. That's gone by the by now, and I think that's down to her. He's lost a lot of patronships of a lot of the charities he worked with, and that's down to her. I mean, I'm not saying I dislike. I don't know the woman, so I can't say I hate the woman, but she seems a bit of an odd fish to me, to be quite honest.
Yeah, well, if you're going to fuck off out of it, fuck off out of it.
Exactly that. If you want a quiet life, shut your fucking mouths and carry on and have your quiet life. You don't need to keep running to the press all the time. If you shut up, eventually the press will get fucking tired of printing stories about it.
And Katie Price will be back on the front page.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Have you seen? She's been having a pop at a fucking Peter Andre again, hasn't she? About her daughter, because her daughter is called Princess, isn't it? Princess Andre. Well, she put a photograph apparently on Instagram or somewhere, and Katie's put Princess Price, and everybody's up in arms saying, no, it's Princess fucking Andre.
But she mentioned how small his cock is yet.
Oh dear.
What completely annoys me about the
the size of his cock?
No, about the Harry and Meghan situation is that you've got gammons on Twitter just making, or whoever, around the world or whatever, making it about racism, and making it about race, because she's a black princess and all this kind of stuff. And
she's black. She's black.
But I didn't even realise she was until the press brought it up. To be fair,
she's half.
Her mother is, isn't she?
Yeah. So they go on. So they go on about that, but then you've got the other side of the coin of the people saying, "Oh, it's because of racism. It's because she's black and everything like this." And really, can't it just be like the Princess Diana situation? Princess Diana wasn't black, and she was hounded to her death day. She was treated disgustingly by the royal family, or the firm, as they, whatever. And then she was possibly bumped off by them somehow.
I think they only got Charles to marry her to get away from
Camilla.
the Camilla Gate,
I
if you
think I
like,
need a piss.
because that was going on before. Camilla Gate was going on before they got married, and I think during and after, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
and also he was getting on a bit in, you know, he was the heir, and he needed to produce some offspring, and she was 19 years old, I think might have been 21, but she was young, a lot younger than him, 14 years or something younger.
Yeah.
She was, you know, breeding stock, whereas Camilla had already had kids, I think.
I don't
She was
know.
definitely married anyway. And there's no way that the future king could marry her, even if she divorced then. It was a big old...
Hello, Chico. How the devil are you, mate? Long time no see.
Steve's just gone to get another beer, I think, or a wee, something like that.
Yeah, we're well. Steve's not so good, but we're okay.
Yep, Steve's off into hospital on Wednesday to have an exploratory, because one of his lungs has collapsed and they want to find out why and why he's in a lot of pain. So he's not doing too well, but he's doing well enough in the circumstances. Yeah, there we go. Ta-da!
Here he comes with another fucking beer that he shouldn't. Why are you drinking that?
What's the worst can happen?
Huh? Why are you drinking
Because
that?
I haven't had a drink in 17 days and I'm going into hospital over Christmas.
Well, I haven't had a drink for probably about 2 or 3 months. But
it's like Steve's always said, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen, Mickey?
well, you'll puke up probably.
Yeah, I've puked up before.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. Don't worry about me caring about your fucking health. Carry on. Drink another fucking bottle.
Budweiser, look.
Oh, well, it's piss water then, so it don't really matter, does it? Huh? It's not really beer, is it?
No, it's nice though. Oh.
Is that the Czechoslovakian one?
Yes, as it happens, it is. Yeah, it is nice. Not the Anheuser Busch one, the Czechoslovakian one.
No, Czech.
Yeah,
Czech
it's
one.
nice. I look for that specifically when I go to the.
Chico, sending your love.
Yes, I saw Chico.
We
Thank you,
haven't seen
Chico.
Chico
Thank
for a
you,
while.
Chico. It's much appreciated. Did you guys see what Jeremy Clarkson said about Meghan?
Yes, I think that was disgusting.
He looks forward. I'm going from memory, Mickey, so I might not get it right. Tracy, correct me if I'm wrong. He looks forward to the day when she's paraded naked through every high street in the country and people can throw shit at her.
That's it, yeah. That was paraphrasing, but he got it perfect. And I think that's disgusting. I mean, it sounds funny, but I think it's disgusting because, you know, she's annoying, but she's not...
Lady Godiva.
Yeah, she's annoying, but she hasn't done anything to warrant that. You know, why don't
On the other hand, Jeremy Clarkson has.
I just find both of them irritating.
Oh, Jeremy Clarkson winds me up. And I look forward to the day that he's paraded naked down the streets and people throw shit at him.
You know, I'm sure a lot of people quite like to do it to people who deserve it, you know, like child killers and paedophiles and rapists and that, but not Meghan, for God's sake. I might make an exception for Piers Morgan and Jeremy Clarkson, but...
Oh, Morgan, I wouldn't piss on if he was on fire.
Would you throw some excrement at him, though?
Well, I don't think it would shit, would it? Oh, I don't think it would stick, would it?
Shit.
I don't think it would stick, would it?
I'm Chico. I'm in hospital over Christmas. I'm going to be in hospital. I'm going to be in Guy's in London over Christmas. I'm going to try and do a live stream from Guy's. I've decided.
Okay.
When I'm admitted, I'm on the 9th floor. I should get a good view over something. I'll be able to wave at you, Tracy.
Yeah.
You probably will.
Can you see Guys from where you are?
I will have to have a look. I can see the Shard.
You should be able to see Guys then.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I can see the Shard, but there may be something. I'll have a look in the daytime.
Who defended Winston Churchill?
Hang on. Oh, Jeremy Clarkson. love this person.
Oh dear.
Is he the man? Is he the man that defended? No, that's Boris Johnson, isn't it? Can't remember.
Yeah.
I'm getting muddled up with them all. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll have a look out the window in the daytime, and I can definitely see the Shard. So if I can see the Shard, I can place the location and.
Where you are, it should be to the right. It should be the next tall building to the right.
That's what I was thinking, but there are quite a few tall buildings that have gone up.
Yeah, you've got that brawn thing in the way, haven't you? Looks like a brawn razor. I forget what it's called. In Elephant Show, it's got 3 big fans in it.
Yeah. No, that is sort of more over a bit, but I know where you mean. No, I'm sort of thinking of things like there's St George's Wharf, I think it is. That's massive. That's a huge, big dildo on the landscape. Did you just say
dildo?
I did.
Okay.
And then all round where the new American embassy, that's all really, really built up now. So it depends on the angle we're coming in. So.
Thank you, Chico TV. Much appreciated.
That's all right.
It was a Mickey one. Someone said that Winston Churchill is a racist, and I think that Jeremy defended him. Is that true? Right, I don't know who defended.
Oh.
Winston Churchill
died in 1960 something.
Yeah, and I was going to say was probably a product of his time. You know, that's not excusing what he did, but
I don't know if he's a racist or not. I've never heard anything racist about him.
Oh well, it was something to do with. Oh, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not going to get myself into this one because I don't know enough to be able to say.
You not knowing enough about something doesn't stop you normally.
Well, that's what you do on a talk show. You waffle until people agree or disagree.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, but no.
You must have watched Loose Women a few times.
I've watched it. I've been married to them.
I've been with a few loose women. I can't say I fucking watched them, but
I ended up marrying them. They all had the nickname Bucket Crotch. Like chucking a chipolata down the Dartford Tunnel.
God.
Oh, dear.
I'm just having a read to see.
I thought we were going to say relapse then.
Just having a relapse.
And while there's a pause, let's talk about Tate and Lyle.
Yes, Tate and Lyle. The lion. Yes, come on, Steve.
I can't believe it. I read in the papers that some people up in, is it Halifax or Huddersfield, in the Huddersfield Daily Mail or somewhere like that, it came up in my newsfeed on Twitter, were complaining about the lion on Tate and Lyle's golden syrup. Now, in the lion, you've got on Tate and Lyle's golden syrup, you've got a picture of a lion with bees coming out of it, and it's a direct representation of the biblical story of I think it's Abraham, is it, or his son, that killed a lion, and then a couple of days later went back to visit the carcass and found Samson came back,
like Samson and Delilah.
Samson came back to visit the carcass and found a beehive in there, so he got the honey. So he said, so he went back home with it and said, out of the eater came something to eat, out of the strength came forth something sweet. And that's been the Tate and Lyle logo for as long as I can remember, on their inverted syrup. And
18-something.
Eh?
18-something.
Yeah, 18-something. So
I'm just
people are getting offended by it now. You know, I mean, I thought it was bad when the gollywog on the Robinson's jam was removed. But to get
that was pathetic.
To get offended over the lion, and I didn't realise it was a dead lion. I didn't realise there were bees. Well, you didn't realise it was a dead lion. It doesn't exactly look happy, does it?
He wasn't rampant, was he?
I just find it such a bizarre fucking thing to get offended about.
1883. The packaging, which debuted in 1883, becomes even more macabre when you discover the reason for the dead line of the bees. The phrase beneath the line reads, "Out of the strong came forth sweetness."
Yeah.
It is taken almost verbatim from Judges 14:14 passage from the King James Version of the Old Testament and is regarded as Samson's riddle. Full passage reads, "Out of the eater came something to eat, and out of the strong came something sweet." Yeah, so... And Abraham Lyle was a deeply religious individual. So it's literally taken straight from...
Did Delilah kill Samson?
Did she? Let's have a look. I do have a...
Well, because I just wondered where the song gone. Why, Delilah?
I think she cut his hair off, didn't she? His strength was his hair.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I think she cut his hair off and he went into battle without his hair, and that's what killed him, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but you see, he burst into song, why, Delilah, didn't he?
Oh, that was Tom Jones.
Yeah.
Wasn't Samson. When she cut his hair.
Before they come to break down the door, and I saw the knife in my hand, and she laughed no more. I don't remember any laughing from Delilah in the Bible, to be honest.
Oh, I'm just asking. I thought that's probably where Tom Jones nicked it from.
It could well be.
Why, Delilah? Cut me hair.
Why, Delilah? Did you give me a number one?
Yeah.
I wanted number two with dreads.
But there you go. Yes. So they're getting up in their arms about something they didn't even fucking know fuck all about, is what you're saying.
It's just ridiculous, Mickey. Of all the things to be offended about.
The whole world is fucking ridiculous when people get offended about fucking history, about something they don't really know about, isn't it?
It's like this rewriting history at the moment. I'm just amazed at it.
The whole world's gone fucking mad.
Yeah. That Colston incident in Brixton still amazes me. I mean, good or bad, right? Yeah. He was part of our history. You can't rewrite it. Oh, fuck.
No, but you can learn from it.
Are you in pain?
Carry on, all right.
You can learn from history and don't make the same fucking mistakes again.
What I was going to say was, did these people who were shouting about that Tate and Lyle shouldn't have the lion on the thing, did they never ever look at the packaging ever in the past before? Did they never pick up the tin off the shelf and go, "Oh, I wonder what that picture is"? Seriously, I knew that there was a lion on there. I don't often buy syrup, but I knew that there was an animal on it that had flies around it. I thought it was a dead animal with flies, like maggoty. I never got the reference. I didn't understand. And then it was on QI a few years ago explaining about that it's actually a dead lion. So, I thought sleeping lion. That's what I thought it was, with flies around it for some reason. And it's actually a dead lion. Now, I knew that. Why is it suddenly an offensive thing to have a dead lion with bees? It's not like you see its guts hanging out or anything. He's oh, there we go. Chica's asking, "Are you okay?"
Yeah. I'm like I said, Chica, I'm going into hospital on the 21st. I'm having surgery on the 22nd, so I'm in over Christmas. And that is the reason why I'm having the surgery, because I've got serious problems with the lung on the right-hand side. And every now and again, it fucking hurts like it just did then. And it's doing again now. Oh. They offered me the shot. They said to me, "Do you want to put it off until after Christmas? We can put it off for another week." And I said, "No, let's just get it done." And I can't wait to get it done. I just want it over and done with now. I've been ill for so long that it's just an absolute nightmare.
When you feel like stopping, call it, Steve. So don't worry about us.
I won't.
When you feel like stopping, just call it.
I will. I won't worry about you. You're insignificant, the pair of you.
I can imagine, compared to the pain, I can imagine. Or just generally.
Just generally, you're both insignificant.
Oh, Mickey, that's how he feels about us.
No fucks given here, mate. No fucks given here.
Look at that no fucks face. Which way have I got to lean?
Yeah, I can't believe that I'm not going to get any visitors. Chico, feel for me, right? Okay. I'm going into hospital on the Wednesday the 21st, and they're operating on the 22nd, and I'll be in there for at least 4 days, right? On the 4 days that I'm in there, there's fucking train strikes or no trains running, which means nobody's going to be able to visit me. Because I'm going into Guy's Hospital in London, and I'm way out in Chislehurst, where we live, and the only way to get there is by train. And there's going to be fucking train strikes and bus strikes. So not only am I going to hospital over Christmas, and I'm going to have an absolutely disgusting Christmas lunch, right? An absolutely disgusting Christmas lunch. I'm dreading how they fuck it up in hospital for Christmas lunch. But I'm going to have no visitors either for the whole time I'm in there. I feel really sad. I'm going to cry.
That's the annoying thing. That is that's probably the worst thing about it being over. Oh, boo-hoo.
I can always FaceTime you and show you what a jolly time we're having
I thought
here.
he said I'll always FaceTime you and show you my arse. I honestly thought he said that, Crazy, didn't you?
I wondered where it was
I
going.
did
Yeah.
as well.
I
Well, if you want to see me arse, I can FaceTime me arse to you. I mean,
straight to the arse, though.
you'll
No.
probably get more fucking sense out of it.
Probably get more viewers.
But that's what I've said before, though. That's what I was saying earlier. You know, that's probably the worst thing about it being over Christmas is it's Christmas. Then on top of it, and then there's the traffic.
I'll get to see Santa.
Hey. And then there's the train.
Do you get to see his sack?
Then there's the train.
Got me better than your arse. So,
got more in it.
Why have I got this image of me teabagging Santa?
Santa's teabagging you. It's his sack.
I don't know.
And apparently, goodness immediately to the banking centre. It really doesn't.
Oh.
Google doesn't understand what teabagging is.
Oh,
See, look,
ask Alexa.
Alexa, what's teabagging?
I'd rather not answer that.
Classic.
Alexa, do you do teabagging?
Oh, now you've upset her. Typical woman, you get the silent treatment.
Alexa, do you do teabagging?
I don't know that one.
Let me teach you.
Oh dear.
I could show you my belly.
Show you what?
Show you my belly.
I'd rather not.
You can see where you can see where I've got the problem.
I'm sure my arse is prettier than your
You can see where I've got
belly.
the problem. You can see where I'm.
Hydrate, everyone. Hydrate.
Oh, here we go. Cup of tea. Still got a drop left. It's stone cold, but
Same here, Mickey. Same here.
I made it before we started. Oh,
There you go.
actually, no.
Just
a
there.
lot. Donna made it before.
It's all swollen just there. Look at all my scars. Look from my last lot of surgery. Oh,
Fuck me, you should have a bra on that fucking
Oh.
thing, mate.
I'm proud of that. It took me 63 years to get that.
Just the one, Mickey. Just the one.
Well,
Oh yeah, look my moves. Yeah, hey.
it can't come in a fucking pair.
Peephole one, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, dear. Yeah, so the only other one that we've got in the title is strikes, because we've got lots of strikes going on at the moment, and the ambulances are about to go out tomorrow as well. Or tomorrow the next day? I can't remember. Hospitals have been told to clear beds in readiness for the ambulance strike, because obviously what's going to happen is whoever's being brought in, the ambulance people usually wait around to do the handover, and they won't be able to. They'll be dumped on a bed.
I just hope this doesn't affect the date of my surgery, because I need this done desperately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it is classed as an emergency operation. I need it done urgently.
You got to hang in there another
I know,
4
another
days.
4
is it?
days. I know,
If
Mickey.
they try cancelling it and you say no, I can't wait. I'm in so much pain. I need to come in. Will they admit you to give you some pain relief?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, it's they know how much pain I'm in. They've seen the X-rays. They know. That's why I'm getting it. I mean, who else gets operations scheduled in under a week?
Yeah.
And that's how quickly it is. It's under a week. Ugh. Ugh.
Have we heard about Just Stop Oil? What do you think of them? I think they're a bunch of fucking wankers.
Now, come on, Mickey. What do you really think?
Yeah, come on, Mickey.
I think they're a bunch of fucking
go on
wankers.
that rave. Go on that rant, Mickey.
Well, it's quite simple. I mean, they want to stop production of oil, and yet what they do, sit on top of a fucking motorway gantry, bringing all the traffic to the fucking stop, putting more pollution in the air because every fucker sits there with their engine running, huh? And they're supposed to be trying to save the fucking
I bet they
planet.
didn't walk there either.
I was just about to say
And how the fuck did they get there?
I was just about to say, don't forget the rant that you had about how the hell do they get there in their nice.
How do they fucking get there? They didn't fucking go on a fucking horse, did they? Horse and cart? Huh? They must have drove there, bus there, train there. So they've used fucking oil to get there to do their protest about using no fucking oil. Fucking wankers. They're wankers. Fucking lot of them. Huh? And then they go and glue themselves to a fucking motorway. You know, my answer to is let the traffic go. If you want to be stupid enough to fucking glue yourself to a motorway, you've got to accept the fucking consequences. Run the fuckers over.
Did you see the ones, and it may not have been the oil people, but did you see the protesters? They were eco-protesters, or might have been banking protesters. They glued themselves to a railing, which...
Oh, yes, that was on a program,
which
I think.
wasn't even fixed to the floor. Wasn't even fixed to the floor. So basically, all that happened...
Security came, picked up the fucking railings and marched off. That was absolutely hilarious.
I just love that. I love it when it's a thing like that.
So stupid.
At the end of the day, I think we all agree that the message behind it is a good one, but just the way that they go about it.
No.
Ooh.
The clothes they're wearing.
Yeah.
Oil.
Yeah.
The shoes on their feet. Oil. I reckon about 90% of the stuff now produced has got some sort of petroleum or oil fucking product in it.
Yeah.
So what then we all going to do? Walk around bare-assed like we did back in Neanderthal
Or
times?
when you FaceTime.
Because there ain't no more fucking bears to fucking hunt, is there?
No, but you know what I mean? Like as in the environmental stuff.
What?
What?
What the fuck are you talking about? Bears to hunt? We've never had bears to hunt in this country.
Did I say in this country? I said, are we going back to Neanderthal times? But there's no bears to hunt.
That's right, there were no bears to hunt in this country.
And how the fuck do you know there weren't any bears in this country in Neanderthal times? Were you fucking there?
Oh yeah, how do you think I am?
We might have had some woolly mammoths, saber-toothed tigers.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
We might have done.
Well, we were attached to bloody Europe at the time, so there's a good chance that we fucking did.
Still attached to Europe.
No, actually,
I mean, without the fucking channel. I mean, physically.
We
attached.
are. With the tunnel.
What, by the fucking tunnel? We'd always blow that fucker up.
I haven't seen any bears coming through there, though, recently.
No.
Woolly mammoths, they're found in Siberia where it's cold. That's why they're woolly.
Okay.
Saber-toothed tiger is from Africa.
Okay.
No, there's no bears in the UK. There's never been bears in the UK. The most dangerous animal we've ever had in the UK is Mickey.
Well, there you go. And I'm like a bear with a sore ass.
I'm going to Google to see what we did have, because I thought mammoths had been found in Britain.
If they have, probably on the Isle of Wight. But I think the most vicious animal is a wild boar.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about vicious. We're talking about fluffy things that we can kill and wear.
Bears in Britain, a brief history. The brown bear, Ursus arctos, was once widespread across Britain. found in the wild from Devon in the southern England to Sutherland in northern Scotland. However, by the end of the Ice Age, populations had dwindled and it had become rare. So we had fucking bears in this country. So the Neanderthals were fucking hunting bears and they were using bear skins to fucking cover their bollocks up. And no, that wasn't Mickey Wicky.
But Mickey, no, they weren't.
But-
Steve said that there's no bears in England.
There isn't any more.
I know.
There wasn't
So what are you
fucking Ice
covering
Age.
your bollocks with?
His hand.
Fucking nylon produced from oil, probably. Or fucking cotton or whatever it is. I don't fucking know what my boxes are
Cotton's
made
not
of.
produced by oil.
Well, no, it's little worms, isn't it?
No, that's silk. Cotton is
Oh,
grown.
cotton is-
Cotton is a plant.
Oh, cotton comes from buds from plants.
Cotton
doesn't
comes
it?
from
Yeah.
flax.
Well, I might have silk boxes on, you don't know, and you're not going to fucking find out.
Well, then you need to stop FaceTiming me your arse then.
Oh, dear. But, sorry, yeah, I've had another little rant about oil
Yeah,
producers now. No, but
No, I
mean,
agree.
a lot
I
of the
agree.
stuff-
Carry on, Mickey. Rant away.
a lot of the stuff that they rely on.
Yeah.
Like how they got there. I mean, you know, things that they wear. How would they eat? How would products get to the shop that they want to buy? You know,
I feel
Yeah.
exactly the same way about the Green Party. And whenever there's an election on and they come knocking on the door and canvassing, I always ask them the same questions. What are your leaflets made out of?
hello, Miss Bowl.
How did you get here?
Exactly.
So your leaflets are made out of paper and you drove here. And you're the Green Party.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
And then they'll say, well, our paper isn't made from trees. Well, therefore, it's
Yeah.
artificially manufactured because you can get now. I mean, you should know you was a printer the same as me.
Made from oil-based
You can
products.
Paper is not made
Yeah.
out of wood.
It's made from something, though.
You can get what, Mickey? Paper that's made out of wood.
Paper that's not
Paper is
made out of wood.
Pulp from trees.
Yeah, but that's why I was laughing, because you said nowadays you can get paper that's made out of wood.
I thought he said
That's
not.
not made out
Oh,
of wood.
right, okay, sorry, I misheard that.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
made out of wood. You can get paper that is not made out of wood. It's artificially
Yeah.
produced,
Old
which again uses oil.
old paper called vellum wasn't that made from animals?
Yep.
Like old.
Yep, made from deerskin.
Yeah, bear skins in Britain.
Deerskin. Well, that's it. We realise, Tracy, right? Mickey's going to go down the local branch of WH Smith. He's going to buy some Conqueror vellum just to keep his bollocks warm now. No, that's what pissing me off about the Green Party. Well, how'd you get here? We drove.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'll vote for you if you don't produce any leaflets and you don't go anywhere. Well, how will you know about us?
Yeah.
That's not my problem.
Climate protests. I don't think all of them rise using electric.
Yeah.
Exactly. Where's electric come from? What's that? How's that produced?
Yeah.
And don't get me started on about electric fucking cars being fucking more green because they're not.
No.
I've got an electric car.
Yes, but I mean,
No, I haven't. I've got a
What I'm
hybrid.
saying
I've got a
is-
hybrid. Oh,
you've got hybrid. But have you seen the damage done to the fucking planet digging up the shit to go into these batteries to make these electric cars?
And who digs up the lithium?
Kids, little fucking kids.
Exactly. Who are being paid not even a pittance. They're poor. They're poverty.
Yeah, yeah.
And
you see the size, the scale of the scars in the earth.
and
in these.
then when
So yes,
I was
the end product is cleaner than a petrol vehicle, but the actual production of it is vastly more damaging to the
and
planet.
then what happens to the battery when the battery life is over?
which
we
is about
haven't
8
had-
years.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
haven't had to
And how
think
much is
about
that
it.
going to cost to replace?
No, it's not. It's not that. It's what happens to the battery. They've got no way of recycling them, so it goes off to this big battery graveyard, which is going to
Battery
pollute the
graveyard.
earth. Big battery graveyard. which is going to pollute the earth. They're going to sit around because you can't recycle them. You can't put new bits of lithium in. You can't do anything with them. So, but we don't have to worry about that yet because people's.
No, but our kids or grandkids or whatever it is. Yeah, you bury it back in the earth and let it repeat the cycle. Exactly.
Yeah, but what do you do with the plastic and whatever else? We hear that.
Yeah.
I hope he's turned that mic off.
Yeah, so do I. But yeah, I mean, there are certain parts of them you can recycle. Probably not. But you have got the plastics, you've got the metals, you've got. I think eventually they'll find a way of recycling them. Yes,
they will. But at the moment, if your battery fucks up now,
yeah. But wasn't it the same when they were taking nuclear waste up to Sellafield? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just burying it in the ground and that. I don't know if they've actually able to recycle that nowadays. Yeah, e-scooters pain in the fucking arse around here, mate, and they're illegal around here.
Police don't do anything though.
Did I forget to turn my mic off?
Yes.
Oh, shit happens.
I don't know.
Or in this case, piss
we
happens.
could hear you. We could hear you. I don't know if the.
At least we couldn't see it.
When I'm going into hospital, I decided that I was going to build another model kit, and I started one, St Basil's Cathedral in Russia. If you know the cathedral with the onion skin things, and if you've seen my reels on Facebook, you'll know how fucking complicated it's turned out. So, hang on.
It was
Hang on, there's a strip show going on.
Oh. But you had the speed so fast, I couldn't see what the fuck you were doing. Okay.
I get that a lot.
Huh?
So,
talk about the fastest talker, the fastest fucking model maker.
Oh, hang on, I'll show you one of the fucking clips.
So
yeah, it went that fucking fast, I couldn't friggin'
was it artificial intelligence that thought that there was so much flesh going on that they thought it was nudity?
Yeah, I don't know. Facebook fucking banned it, didn't they, for some reason?
Well, at least me taking my jumper off didn't make the viewer numbers plummet, because I'd have been very sad about that.
Well, I think we had a rise. Well,
you might have.
Something rose.
I was getting a bit hot. I really was getting a bit hot.
Oh, it's at proper speed now. When I watched it on Discord, that was about 99 times as fucking fast as that.
Time lapse, wasn't it? But this is apparently Facebook thought that this was nudity.
I think you ought to go Specsavers, Chico.
Pepsi Max before anybody asks, all right?
What?
Pepsi Max, all right?
Yeah, that'll do. You finished the Tower Bridge, didn't you?
Yeah, done. Tower Bridge done. Tower Bridge.
I'd show you my Tower of London, but it's still in a box.
I'm actually quite impressed with the quality of that.
Yeah,
I don't mean about the build.
See, now that's the one I ordered and didn't fucking get.
That's because he got it.
Is that your Windows 90?
So, I decided that if you look at this, if you can see this kit down here, you can see just how fucking complex it is, right?
I can see all the bits, yeah.
Yeah. So I decided, no, that's not going to be good in hospital, especially when I won't be able to use the right-hand side of my face. So I bought this instead. So I'm going to do that in the hospital.
And I had this turn up today.
What's that?
COVID test.
My new NVMe drive.
All right.
But parcelled in it with it, which is going in the fucking bin, was a copy of this.
Oh my God.
Oh God, yeah.
Huh? One resource-hungry piece of fucking shit.
Oh.
So that'd be going in. Oh, look, you can have this free for 3 devices, look. Gives you a product key, 12 months free. Fuck off.
I've got Total AV on my system.
Yeah, I use Bitdefender.
Yeah.
It's an antivirus. which
Yeah, it's an
people haven't
antivirus.
used for about 20 years.
Norton 360, absolutely shite. It gobbles up your fucking resources. Really resource hungry. It's absolutely crap. I used Kaspersky for years, but that was fucking slows down your machine as well.
I stopped using it when Russia invaded Ukraine.
I stopped using it years before that, mate. I think this is about my 7th or 8th year I've had Bitdefender. Because I don't have it on renew because you can have automatic. And like this year, I think it cost me 19 quid or something this year. And they're selling it at sort of 70, 80 quid. No, I ain't fucking paying that. But because I don't pay it, they offer it me to.
Yeah, I know. I've got that with Total AV. They offer it 58 quid. And when you don't pay it, they come back and say, all right, 17 quid for the year. All right. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. So Monday, I shall be fitting this new drive into my PC.
This is me, Turbo Best Pal, building an all-metal kit, which is St. Basil's Cathedral in the Kremlin, in Moscow. Everybody incorrectly assumes it's a palace or the Kremlin. It's not. It's St. Basil's Cathedral, with the weird onion skins and everything. And I'm just, if you look at it, you'll see just how complex this model is and how tiny these fucking bits are. Which is why I couldn't take it in the hospital with me, which is why instead I've got this to build while I'm in hospital. Because when I'm in hospital's so fucking boring, right? It's so fucking boring, all right? There's only so much television I can watch, all right? So I like to keep my mind occupied, and I've now got this. This is a Prime Steam Express 1/80th scale train model, self-assemble, no glue needed, detachable carriage. Scale model vehicle. There we go. Warning, not suitable for children under 3 years old. Contains small parts. Requires a responsible adult to super. Oh, I'm fucked.
You're definitely fucked. Where are you going to find a responsible adult in the hospital?
Best Pal, what it was, and I know it's not now in the one that Steve's been going to. What it was that you would have to pay for a certain amount of access to your bedside TV. However, Steve, having been in recently, his hospital that he goes to, and guys, there's no TVs, but they have Wi-Fi now.
Free Wi-Fi.
You're free Wi-Fi. So rather than paying the extortionate amount, which is something like £8 a day or something, if you just want one day, it's free Wi-Fi. So you take your own device in, you can watch your TV, you can access the internet, etc. So
you can't browse porn. It's blocked on their Wi-Fi network.
I should imagine that things like that is blocked.
So a friend tells me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just you read it somewhere on the internet or something. Yeah. Yeah. So you just watch it on your phone or tablet. Steve was saying that when he was in last week, one of the matches was on, and he set up his tablet so that the ward that he was in could watch it, and he ended up having the entire department in the room watching it. Tracy tried searching porn up when visiting. Oh yeah, no, I haven't actually visited Steve in hospital yet, and as he's in over Christmas this time, I don't think I'll be able to still, unless something goes terribly wrong and he's in there for longer, which is obviously not what we want.
If it goes terribly wrong, I'll be dead. No,
as in like, oh dear, we've chopped out a lung, we need to keep you in for another week.
I think if they chopped out a lung, it'd be a bit more for a week.
But hope that it's guys this time, and it's not the one that made your gallbladder burst.
Same side.
No, I'm saying, but it's a different hospital.
Oh right,
You had the hospital that made the gallbladder burst. At least this is the different hospital, so you will walk away with at least 1.5 lungs.
Yes,
I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to give it a try, Chica. I'm going to give it a try streaming from hospital.
That might be blocked, so but have a go.
It might be blocked, but I've got a 5G phone on unlimited data.
All right, yeah.
And I'm in central London, near enough. So even if the hospital Wi-Fi...
You've only got 5G because you had your fucking jabs, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
So you're
Yeah.
walking mask.
So
aren't you?
if the hospital do block it, I'll just switch off the Wi-Fi and I'll go on to 5G and stream. So that won't be a problem. There'll be a way of streaming.
Me and Mickey will be able to be viewers back to relegated back to viewers as we were like 5 or 6 months ago. Oh, retro time. No, neither could Steve. They kept waking him up every 2 hours to take
Every fucking... I was in hospital last week, right, which is why we've not streamed for a week. Every 2 fucking hours, they woke me up to take blood. Every 2 hours, without fail.
And, I mean, Steve's explained why now, but he had PICC line, as you can see, which access to a vein, and he had a cannula in. But the nurses were waking him, so they weren't just taking it from that. They were waking him up to stab him a new hole to take it from somewhere completely different.
Because I needed fresh blood.
I've stabbed a new hole in the past as well. I said, they keep stabbing him a new hole. I said, I've stabbed a few new holes in my past as well.
Woohoo!
I said, yeah, you're right, just like stabbing me. They're just like stabbing me or inserting me. I mean, I had my gallbladder out and I woke up and I found I've had a fucking catheter inside me. I looked down and thought, how the fuck did that happen? And the nurse said, I'm going to take your catheter out. And she pulled it out and she said, oh, that's a long one. I said, yeah, I've heard that before. And she looked at me and said, I bet you have.
I bet you looked down and you were like, all right, I've got a tube here, I've got a tube here, and I've got a tube there. What's up my arse?
I thought of Mickey.
What, you thought Mickey was up your arse?
Yeah.
I ain't up
He
your
wouldn't
arse.
show me his arse earlier, did he?
Wouldn't be fucking reach. Oh, fucking hell.
I tried to think. I remember when my gallbladder burst, I said, oh, we've got some fentanyl, but it's a suppository. We're going to put it up. Yeah, we're going to put it up. Do you mind? No, fucking do it. Get on with it.
So you've been fingered by a doctor?
Yeah.
No, it was just a passing minstrel.
No flowers or chocolate either.
He shoved the tablet up, and then the doctor came in and said...
The doctor never came. That's a lie. The doctor never came. He pulled it out beforehand. Oh.
It's when they start wiggling it about while they're doing your prostate exam that you fucking...
Oh, no, don't. When I wiggle it about when they're doing a prostate exam, I enjoy it more. Having your prostate tickled, that's a bit of fun, Mickey. Have you never had your prostate tickled?
Yeah, but that does things round the front, mate.
Does it? Oh, ah.
You know what? I've heard, you know...
You haven't got a prostate, you can't
never
take
tickled
part in
that.
this conversation.
I've heard, etc., where apparently it's gay to enjoy your prostate being massaged by a doctor.
It's gay, did you say?
Yes.
Oh.
That's what they reckon. I know it's not, because it's not a part of the human body. If a doctor's fiddling about with it, it's like, you know, being pressed in a certain place and shitting yourself.
I don't mind being fiddled about, but it's when they start to peg me that I object.
Oh, dear.
And then they say the doctor...
Oh, no, if it was one of them Filipino nurses, I reckon I could put up with it.
What, being pegged?
Yeah,
Okay.
fuck it, if it was one of them. As long as I get my turn next.
Right, my turn. Swapsies.
I'm really worried about these two at times, you know.
Oh, dear.
I do, I really worry about these two. They're not normal like me.
Oh.
I'm certainly not normal, no.
No, you want to be normal.
Can you see how small and fucking fiddly the bits are here, Mickey?
I don't want to know how small and fiddly your bits are. Thank you very
All right,
much.
I'll
no.
turn it off then. Here you go.
Oh, the viewers were enjoying it. Thank you, Chico. I love the three of me as well.
Well, I love two of Tracy's.
Tracy probably gets a job putting things up. anything about that.
We'll have to ask the alien.
Oh, oh dear.
No, she reckons the alien is going to fucking Cornwall next week, but I think he's off in his fucking spaceship
Yeah, I
back
think
home.
so too.
Oh, Cornwall's another planet, so.
I mean, they wrote a song about the spaceman came a travelling,
Friendship
didn't
from
they?
afar.
That's it, you
For
see.
much years of time since his mission.
That's where he'll be.
He'll be standing next to a cow that's got 5G, trying to tune into things.
No, those are others.
Yeah, but that's the only way you can get a reception down there.
That's what he tells you.
That's...
Don't be fooled by it, right? He ain't getting reception. When he's down there, right? When he's down there, he ain't getting reception.
So this doesn't help. Pulling on the others like this doesn't help.
That ain't the other he's pulling on.
And that's not a cow.
It's a bull.
That ain't the other he's pulling on. That ain't a bull. That ain't a cow.
Oh.
Trust me on this, Tracy. He's got you fooled there.
Oh dear.
Anyway, I need a pee
Off you
pee.
go then. Off you pop.
Can't you just do it in your nappy?
And you will hear my one.
Can't you just do it in your
as
nappy?
well.
It's just your Willy Wonka we can hear. I see that Sharon Osbourne has been rushed to hospital in a medical emergency. There's been no more news about that. It's just it was a medical emergency.
Is she going to have Aussie extracted?
Well, the stuff that I've been reading has been perhaps she sat next to a radiator and her face melted.
Yeah.
And then
No, seriously, what's up with her?
oh, we don't. Nobody knows. Literally, she was rushed to hospital, medical emergency, and a couple of people said that they'd seen her on TV over the last week, and she wasn't looking. Apart from the plastic surgery, she wasn't looking well. So there's been sort of a bit of speculation as to because she used to be or has always been bulimic, and that can weaken your heart.
What hospital? Please, God, not guys.
May have been in America, but let me just
All right.
have a look and see.
Please, God, not guys. Anything but guys.
She won't be on your ward though, unless some trick of fate, she's in there having her lungs extracted.
My ward is a mixed ward, so
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
please, God, not guys. Please, God, not guys.
Let me just see.
Nothing's wrong with guys,
Oh,
unless you're in there with Sharon Osbourne.
so say what?
Oh,
No, I'm just saying. Apparently, this 3 hours ago, they're reporting Sharon Osbourne hospitalised after injury in California.
Oh, okay.
Has been hospitalised after an injury while at an inn in Santa Paula, California, according to reports. So I wonder if she choked on something.
Don't get kinky.
Yeah,
Don't get kinky.
California. Definitely California. Suddenly fell ill when recording a paranormal TV series in California. Emergency services were called out to the Glen Tavern Inn where the ghostly series was being recorded. And she was transported. She's 70 years old. And I'd like to say she looks amazing, but she's had too much plastic surgery.
She doesn't.
She's had too much plastic surgery, and she's starting to look very wonky.
I'd like to say she looks amazing as well.
What's wrong with guys? That's where best pal. That's where Steve's going to be. He doesn't want to be in the same hospital as Sharon Osbourne. Yeah, but that's a drop in the ocean for Sharon Osbourne. So I haven't heard the Willy Wonka 1 cup. That was a very quiet one.
Well, it has gone. It did
That was a
go.
very quiet one.
You must have been too busy talking.
Yeah.
Just look.
I know. I see.
Look at my granddad.
Oh, Mickey gone.
He's gone again.
He has. Look.
What's he left us on his chair?
Something about we care about our dad.
He left on his chair.
It says something about Grandad's alive. No, we care.
Hang
Oh,
on,
we
hang
call
on, hang
him Dad. We call him Dad. Oh, he's gone all sideways. What the hell's going on? Legend sits here. We call him Dad. Why are we sideways though?
I thought Steve was
turned me
leaning
sideways.
over.
Was that you that did that, Steve? Oh yeah,
Yes.
it is.
Well, I
Don't
can't
sleep
do
him
it.
like that. He looks good like that.
Okay,
Anyone coming in and wondering how on earth he's managed to do that?
okay.
If he falls, he'll land on the table.
Okay.
Oh, look, on the table, there's even residue from where he spilt his drink. Oh, dear, that's hilarious.
I bet you can't drink a cup of tea upside down. Look.
Oh, it's making me dizzy. Yeah, you didn't see us, Mickey. Me and Steve were literally on our sides
Like that.
this.
Look at trying to read your cushion. And then I realised I could rotate your image.
It does. It says a legend sits here. We call him Dad. My daughter bought it for me. My daughter, my son-in-law.
Yeah, no, it's nice. I could see that it said Dad, but I was just trying to get the rest of it.
Because my chair is so broken, it's no back support, and I get backache, so I put that
Oh, I
in.
hope Santa brings you a new one next week.
Have we done all the subjects we were going to talk about?
We've done.
We have, unless you've got anything you haven't told us.
We've done
about.
all the
I've got lots of things I haven't told you, Mickey.
Well, yeah.
I've got lots of things I haven't told you.
Yeah. Well, come on, then, spill the fucking beans.
Okay. Well, I'm not circumcised.
Oh, we
I
knew
heard that
that.
before. Yeah.
Right. I've got thrush.
We knew that.
Yes, we know that.
Did you try putting some pile cream on it or pile pessary on it?
No, but I did try live yogurt.
Oh, nice and cold.
Well, I don't know. The cow objected.
You're supposed to take it out of the cow first.
Must have been the same one that Andrew's milking.
But did you try live yogurt and was it good?
No, I didn't try yogurt. I've got
Caniston. That stuff,
Canison, yeah.
that stuff just makes me itch more.
There's a rule in this house, right? That when my room door is shut, Sean knows not to disturb me.
Yeah.
Except when I shut my door to actually put the cream on my helmet, she always tends to walk in the room.
Perhaps you
And
want to do it for you.
sits there with her trousers around my ankle, with a cook in my hand, wiping it with the other hand, and she, it's just, no matter how many times I explain it to her that I'm putting the thrush cream on, I always get that look.
It's because you got Pornhub on behind you.
Yeah.
It's amazing. She doesn't come in my room any other time except when I put thrush cream on. It's like she's got a radar.
You can probably smell it.
She can probably hear, ooh, ah. Yeah.
Yeah, she probably hears me going.
She's probably in the other room, like sniffing the air, going.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm going to have a piss. I'm going to leave my mic on.
I can smell cheese and fish. He must be putting that cream on.
American cheese.
Oh
dear.
dear, oh dear, that's hilarious.
Did
I
you
had
see
thrush
that
on-
was one of the most used emojis?
What,
The
the cheese?
cheese,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Chico says, I had thrush once, my dick looked like a leopard. Yeah, that's what happens. It's weird. It gets
It's horrible.
Like weird
It's
patchy bits.
horrible. It's horrible. And it was antibiotics that give me it.
Yep.
God,
That'll do
dear.
it. That'll do it. This is why what Steve should be doing is eating the live yogurt, because that helps to rebalance the internals.
Well, he wants to make sure he ain't dipped it in it before he starts eating it, though. Fucking hell. Huh?
You can get some on your hand, and don't dip it in. You can get some on your hand.
That's no more fun, is it?
I know. Women can't always squat over a pot. Can you imagine like a little pot and then a woman trying to squat over it, trying
Well, you squeeze it and it goes.
to. Oh,
But no, it is. You're right, Chico. That is fun. It's excruciating. I think the only thing worse than that was when I got fucking shingles. Fucking hell, that hurt.
Yes, you can, Chico, and you can also get it in your esophagus.
And your eyes.
Yep. I know that Andy was extremely run down at one point. He was suffering with it was after he'd had pancreatitis and he was suffering with gastritis.
But it's on my foreskin. It's fucking painful.
Yeah.
When you pull it back to have a piss.
And they noticed when he was in there, they noticed that there was this like really funky smell that was like when something's gone mouldy, like if you've got wet washing and it goes mouldy because you haven't hung it up, and they gave him these drops, and you just basically drop it in and then let it go down, and it sorted it out fantastically. So
the detail in that's incredible, isn't it?
That's what I mean. I think it's amazing for a
tiny little thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm amazing at building models. Look.
It's so Iron Man. Can we have the do? I want Iron Man to be stomping all over your cars and like saving the world on the Humber Bridge.
For fuck's sake. There's something not quite right with her, is there, Mickey?
No.
You were going to do a stop-start animation where Iron Man saved the world on the Humber Bridge with your cars, your vehicles that you'd made as well.
Do you know how long it takes? Do you know what, right? Do you know my Virago that I built?
Yeah.
Do you know how long it takes? Right, I've got 35 hours of footage that I've got to condense down to about 35 minutes. That takes a month. Fuck knows how Boaty can release 4 videos a week.
I know. He's slowed down a little bit on it now since he's got the 1,000 over the 1,000 subscribers. It's about 2 or 3 a week. But don't forget what he does is he goes and he has lunch with one of his car mates. So that's footage, and he doesn't have to edit it down as much as you do. He videos it, and then he just adds his start screen and cuts out the unnecessaries. Boaty from OSRS. What's OSRS?
Boaty's a friend of ours, Jason Perry Hughes. We call it, his nickname's Boaty. They know who I mean. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what he doesn't. It's not really. Yes, there is a YouTuber called Boaty. His YouTube channel is Boaty's World. If you want to have a look and see. But yeah, he doesn't do sort of too much technical stuff. He records things on his phone and then he edits out the bits that he doesn't want and then puts the start screen and things and that's about it. So there's not a lot of technical stuff to do. So he does that when he's not, because he goes to work in the evening and stuff, doesn't he? So
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So.
But he's doing better than me, so I can't mind you. I've had my YouTube channel for 15 years now. I've had my YouTube channel for 15 years, and I have a whopping 438 subscribers.
Oh. But yeah, I mean, Jason he went for it because he didn't do it. He said before on his live streams and that he said that he didn't set out to get monetized. He just was putting things up that interested him. And then people started getting interested and watching things. And then he started doing little collaborations with a couple of other people. You know, even Steve was on there and things like that. And it started getting more interested. And he started thinking, hang on a minute. Maybe I could do this. So he wanted to try to get monetized within his first year. He worked out like all the maths and sums and stuff. And you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. and he just like went for it and started putting more and more stuff up rather than waiting and just putting one thing up a week or one thing up a month. He was just coming up with ideas and doing stuff that he enjoyed and that he liked. It was very car and motoring oriented at first, but then there was these little bits that were Jason's humour, like he'd do it like some cooking or something like that, and how to fold socks, which was obviously irony, just stupid. But you watch it and you go, oh my God, that was stupid, but it was funny. And so that's how he was getting the views. And so he got monetized about a week or two ago, and he was well chuffed because his year would have been up in February, and he thought he'd maybe just about make it by February, and he did it early, and he was just so pleased. So
Holy fuck, that's not Sam Smith.
oh, is he in like a sort of sparkly leotard onesie?
Yeah, but he looks fucking huge. He's put on shitloads of weight. He's really ballooned, doesn't he?
He does. He lost quite a lot of weight and got quite slim, and you know, you'd be looking at him thinking, my God, that's not Sam Smith, because he was quite chubby, and now he's put all the weight back on plus, and I don't think he looks.
He's like the silver lurex.
That's it.
Leotard thing.
I don't think. Sorry, we're misgendering here. I don't think they, because he's a they. They're a they.
Is he?
Yeah. I don't think Sam Smith looks healthy now. I think they look quite pasty.
Yeah.
It looks bloated. Like okay, Sam's put on weight, fine.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with that. I don't give a shit. But it looks like been eating too much takeaways and smoking too much kind of bloat.
Yeah.
Because I saw the same picture as you, and I thought that it does not look well.
Oh. I just couldn't believe it was him, to be honest. When I strolled past, I just had to scroll back again. I thought, fuck,
who are we looking at?
Sam Smith.
Who's he?
They.
Who's they?
Who?
Who's they?
What are you talking about?
Sam Smith is non-binary, so they want to be they.
They want to be they, not he or she, but they.
Okay, I've got no idea what language you're talking in, so I'll leave it to it.
Don't worry about it. But Sam Smith is a singer, and Mickey just saw a picture where there's been quite a lot of weight
bloated out,
and
he's not, like you say, Tracy. He's not got fat. He's bloated.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
And that's what I mean.
Terrible.
If he's put weight
I'm sure
on,
that must be a health issue.
If he's put weight on and they're happy, that's fine. That's absolutely fine by me. But it looks like they've been sitting around eating way too much fast food and smoking.
Yeah.
It's that kind of pasty bloat that it looks like. He's starting to look like a proper bloke.
Oh, don't let they hear you say that.
They hear you say that. Oh dear.
They won't be liking that. They wouldn't.
That's what it's. The language of non-binary, and that annoys me because I love the English language, and yes, it's always evolving. I know that, but I was always taught that they was a plural.
Yes.
And them was a plural, and I just can't you make something else up that is he, she, and blah. I can't think.
Oh, I love mini cheddars.
Oh, yummy.
Barbecue ones as well. Look, are they barbecue?
Red Leicester.
Red Leicester.
Yeah.
Ah.
Had the big Red Leicesters. But like for example, there's Miss, Mr, Mrs, or MX, which is straight in the face. Which is MX to me covers both male, female, non-binary, whatever. That covers it. That covers fine for me. So why isn't there one like that for the they, them, he, she thingy? Because my English brain goes, you can't say they. It's almost as bad as saying it. Obviously, you don't call a person it, but it to my brain, it's almost as bad as saying it. Sam Smith identifies a pineapple. I tell you what, one day I'm going to come on stream and I'm going to identify as Eddie Izzard.
I treated myself to an early Christmas present. I bought something today that I swore I'd never buy.
Ooh.
Mm.
Do we have to guess?
Yeah.
That you swore you'd never buy.
Let me think.
Pajamas.
No, I've got pyjamas. I wear pyjamas. I've got them for hospital.
One of them sucking vagina things you stick on your willy.
Fuck, how did he know?
Flashlight.
How could you possibly have known that?
A flashlight is a fucking torch.
A flashlight.
How could you have known that?
Oh.
How is it possible for you to have known that?
Oh dear. Well, you know.
I purchased
I've
a
known it for a few
GoPro
years
Hero
now, Steve.
10 Black.
A what? A GoPro what?
Hero 10 Black.
And what did I buy myself? A WD Blue.
Yep.
So,
Oh, WD Blue.
I was late. I was late picking Donna up from work tonight because I was waiting for that to be delivered, which should have been delivered yesterday.
Yeah.
Which turned up today. And when I got there, I said, "Oh yeah, I was waiting for a parcel. What is it?" "Oh, I ain't telling you." And when I got home, I unwrapped it. "What the fuck do you want that for?" "Well, to go on my computer." "That's all you think about is your computer."
I don't tell mine.
It's my hobby. Well, I couldn't really, because you sat there, fucking stood there and watched me unwrap it. You know, I couldn't really hide the fact. But I mean, 2 terabytes, Steve, cost me just over £100.
Yeah, no, that's a good price. I've got
NVMe.
2 Samsung NVMe drives, and they were 70 quid each for 1 gigabyte. So that's not a bad price, Mickey. I said that at the time. That is not a bad price. Tracy, are you planning to shuffle dance?
Am I planning to shuffle dance?
Yeah.
Not particularly. Why?
Do you know what shuffle dancing is?
No, that's what
Google shuffle. Go onto YouTube and type in shuffle dance.
Wow. Oh, wow. I'm scared now.
No, it's nothing pornographic.
Oh, it could be shuffle dance. What? It's a rave dance.
Watch a shuffle dance video.
Electro house.
Yeah, I'm not planning to do that because that will make everything jiggle violently.
Well, that could be entertaining.
Was that what we were going for?
Well,
I wasn't planning on it. What is this something you want me to make for content?
No. I just happened to click on my homepage on YouTube, and the top thing is shuffle dancing. And I just wondered whether we were going to go into shuffle dancing.
Yeah, no. My main thing would be my knees would never ever cope with that. I wouldn't mind the jiggling or the black eyes or anything like that. It's just the knees. I can see it, and it just.
We wouldn't mind you jiggling either. So carry on. Feel free.
That's him again, by the way. As you know, I never make these demands upon you, Tracy.
I know you don't. Apart from do that again. Do that again. Do that again. Once more.
Once more for the camera.
Yeah. Once more. I missed that one. It's when I do that, and he goes, "Can you do that again, Tracy?" Oh dear. No, I have no desire to do the shuffle dance. Maybe one day I'll surprise you all. I'll turn back.
If I tried doing that, I'd fall over my own 2 fucking feet looking at them.
I would do that. I would do that, and I'd turn around and look back at the screen at the camera, and both of you would be like disappeared, collapsed on the floor, either laughing or in awe of my amazingness.
I'm sure we'll be in awe that you could actually manage to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that I'd actually managed to do it.
So no, you're not shuffle dancing then.
I'm not. No.
Okay. And the reason for this is
My knees.
your knees.
Bad knees.
Can you shuffle dance from the waist upwards?
Isn't it legs? Hang on. Oh, hang on. Let's see.
Just thought you'd make an old man happy, though.
No, that's me. That's it. I'm just looking at it again. God, some of them are doing high kicks. I can do high kicks. I kicked at my ex-boyfriend. His friend was about 6'3", and I kicked him in the nose while we were both standing up. So that's how much. Oh, there's a how to shuffle, so you can do your foot. We used to call this.
What was the cardboard box one? Was that it? No.
Oh no, that was Big Fish Little.
Big box, little
No,
box
it's
card.
Big Fish Little Fish cardboard box. Big Fish
That's
Little Fish
it.
cardboard box. Me and my sister used to do this dance. I'm looking at a tutorial now. We used to do it, but we used to call it something else. We used to call it something like the stonk or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. And they do. One of the moves that they're doing is it called a stanky leg or something? Let's see if I can get this one again. That's it. That's not very interesting if I'm not jiggling around. Steve has gone very quiet. Are you alive? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I've just taken some painkillers. I'm just waiting for him to work. Carry on.
Stanky leg. That's it. Thank you. Yes, stanky leg. There was a bit of stanky leg. If you look up shuffle dance, there's a bit of stanky leg going on in that. I actually like that. I don't like a lot of current type sounds or words for things, but stanky leg is one of the ones that I do like. It's just could do with some painkillers. What's up with you? I don't mean that's come out sounding rude. Oh, what have you got wrong? Which bit's hurting? Let Nurse Tracy give you some pain relief. I was waiting for the face and I was taking some drink, and then when you realised what I said, those eyebrows going up and down just made me laugh. Nothing really. Well, you can't have any pain relief. Get back into bed. Dear,
I sometimes watch this stream and think, what the fuck?
Who the fuck are those three old gits rabbiting? Why are they rabbiting on? Oh, it's us. It makes me laugh when I look back on some of the old.
Well, I mean, we could always be serious.
Oh. He says slapping nice on me.
Could we?
Well, I don't think we could. I mean, are we here to have a serious discussion, or are we here to...
If you want a serious discussion, Mickey, the floor's yours. What would you like to seriously discuss?
Nothing, absolutely nothing.
But
There you go, then. There you go.
No, but you're saying you look back and think, what the fuck? So...
No, that's her. I don't look back and think, what the fuck?
Oh.
It didn't.
I look back and think we should be committed.
It didn't come out of my mouth. I didn't say about looking back at what the fuck. You said I look back at this sometimes, think what the fuck.
You just said that.
Oh.
You said it again. You denied saying it and then said it.
We do serious, and then it goes mad between the serious bits. So
yeah.
It's like a variety show.
The fuck?
Yeah.
No, I don't go, what the fuck? I just think...
again.
Are other people looking at it and go, what the
fuck? Yeah.
I don't care if they're looking at it thinking, what the fuck, as long as they're watching it and giving it...
Well, there is that, I suppose. Yeah.
I think the mix of serious plus hilarity works.
Yeah. And sometimes the hilarity isn't intentional.
Oh, I know. The mishears are the funny...
I'm sorry, perhaps I need bloody hearing aids the same as Donna does.
The mishears are hilarious. but we all do it. We all do it. It was that's why we've got Willy Wonka 1 Cup. Because when you were saying about the 1 Cup, and I can't remember, I think it was Steve.
You did, Willy Wonka.
Yes, Steve said, did you just say Willy Wonka? And I was going, that's what I thought he said, Willy Wonka. And you go, no, be 1 Cup. I think the hilarious miss his.
At least I haven't got 2 girls with me 1 cup.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Please don't Google that, people.
I was mindlessly scrolling through Twitter earlier, and somebody had, you know, sometimes you're not even following the person, but they think the algorithm thinks that you want to see what this person has shared.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was I don't know how to put it politely and without me thinking about it. Basically, it was a hard sports video. A lady sitting on a specially made chair over a man's face. And
lovely.
yeah, it wasn't just pretend. And I was like, oh my God, I'm seeing it on Twitter. Oh my God. And I was like this, literally trying to find like this, how to block the account, because I know it goes on. And it's not my thing, but I know people like it. But honestly, I was just, no, seriously, I do not want to see this on Twitter at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh.
No.
Oh, I don't know why Twitter thought that I'd like to see that. Because it was one of those moments, my brain went, no, it's not real. That's not allowed on Twitter. That's got to be chocolate. No, it's not. So, yeah, I've got, you know, I don't mind seeing sort of stuff, bits and pieces. But, yeah, I don't mind seeing bits and pieces of people's kinks. But that is that's not mine.
No.
But at 5 p.m, it's okay. Yeah.
Just when you're sitting down to eat your tea.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh dear.
Tea, dinner, whatever you like to call
It
it.
was just a bit too extreme, because I mean the thing is, Twitter doesn't like things like water sports and stuff like that on there. So you know, I thought I was kind
of Google Whizzinator.
Is it something that ladies can help wee with?
Yeah, in chat. Google it, you'll laugh. It really is a thing. I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
You can pretend to piss through. Oh, what am I looking at?
Exactly.
It's. Oh, right. So basically, you pretend to have a piss through a penis to give someone a golden shower with a penis if you don't have a penis.
Synthetic urine, WizKit, adult products. What?
Do you see what I mean? Why I was going, what the fuck am I looking at?
It's even got its own wiki page. Wet sex simulator, it's called.
Oh. Oh my God.
Oh dear. What the fuck? They've even got a YouTube video.
It comes in different colours as well. It's you've got.
I only found out about them this morning. Don't ask me how I got there.
What the fuck were you looking for?
You've got white. You've got.
I was on Reddit, and a guy was saying he's joining the Navy, and he's got to have a urine test, but it's an observed urine test. In other words, he's got to be watched while he's pissing in case he's cheating or using a Whizzinator. I thought, what the fuck is a Whizzinator? And then I googled it and wish I'd never.
Do you know I can't piss when somebody's watching me?
Yeah, I can't either. I'd be.
You go in the gents and they got these long urinals. I'll go into the fucking sit-down stall because I can't stand there.
I think lots of blokes are like that. Some blokes don't give a shit, but I think lots of blokes are like that. You know, and I think that is one of the things that I do feel sorry for men with.
A lot of them now are getting sort of, so you've got your individual little urinals, but
It's still a bit.
When you got these big long ones and fucking. Well,
But that's what I mean. It's always been like so open and
yeah.
you do this, whereas a lot of
Fine, if you go to France, you can squat in the street and have a shit, can't you? A big hole in the fucking floor. Huh?
Really.
They have. You walk down the street.
No, I know. I'm just
fucking. No, thank you.
Sorry, I'm just waiting for the painkillers to kick in.
Still not working.
Oh, you took some more of it. The Morphinator.
Chemists.
It hurts. At the moment, it hurts my diaphragm when I talk.
Yeah.
Chemists create our synthetic urine. It sounds disgusting. Synthetic urine is inspected for quality. There we go.
Is it buff up?
Oh! They do female. They do female ones. Right, hang on. The Whiz Kid is the original. It's the Whiz Kit, not the Whiz Kid, Tracy. The Whiz Kit is the original refillable synthetic urine belt designed for both men and women. The Whiz Kit is sometimes known as the female Whizzinator. You get everything you need to create a synthetic urine experience without the prosthetic. Why do you need heat pads? Oh, to warm it up, right? Okay, to warm it up to body temperature, right? Okay.
Body temperature.
And then what do you do? What do you do? Oh, that's good. Comes complete with over 4 ounces of toxin and disease-free pre-mixed urine. Oh, there we go. 2 heat pads and a syringe. And how do you use it? All detailed instructions included. Good, but how do you use it? The refillable.
Well, the instructions will tell you how to fucking use it.
The refillable belt is a gravity-operated device. It delivers a toxin-free urine sample through a rubber tube that is part of a lightweight apparatus that wraps around your waist and is worn under your clothing. The urine is easily delivered by releasing the 2 clips that retain the urine in the bladder bag. The refillable. Great for mimicking disease and toxin-free urine for wet sex or pranks. This product is not intended for any illegal purposes. I get what that is, like for samples and that, but
She's getting really into this, isn't she?
Yeah,
I know.
Listen, it is balanced for specific gravity. That's fine. pH.
Good evening, Woodpecker.
Hello, Woody.
And has foam.
Woody Woodpecker, that is.
The synthetic urine comes with foam. Does your urine foam?
Only when it's in the bowl. Yeah, you can do. You make it. You can do.
I don't know. I sit down to piss.
Yeah, mine too. I just had this vision of it like seriously frothing up like a bowl of water.
It's not like having a fucking bubble bath, Tracy.
Oh, yeah, but it says here. It says here it is balanced for gravity and pH, and it has foam and scent.
Speaking of pisses, I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, not again.
He's going to try it. His Whizzinator.
That is bizarre. That's just I've seen it all now. Seriously. With alternatives, what have we got here? No, that's the same thing. Oh, here we go. My wife and I are happy with the product that we ordered. It got here the next day as we needed it ASAP. The quality of the prosthetic and the whole order was of high quality, and we'll definitely order it from here again. I don't know why I had to do it in that voice. It felt like it needed a perv voice. Impressed with the quality and fast delivery. Do we have any?
I can't for the life of me understand why anybody would want to do that.
Huh? The only,
whether it be artificial or real, I can't understand why anybody would ever want to do that.
You and me both, Mickey. You and me both, mate.
Huh? Am I just fucking old or what?
No, it's I'm the same, Mickey.
I think it's fucking disgusting, really.
Yeah, I'm
disgusting
the same.
And degrading.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they like it. I don't know. I don't know. I've
Like
never
being
actually
degraded.
Well, I don't know.
Somebody piss all over you.
I have no experience of it, so I don't know.
But I mean, the actual thought of it makes my stomach fucking churn.
But there is a degrading element sometimes to it, and sometimes it's I don't know. I really don't know actually why it's a sexy thing, but I suppose it's because it's coming out of.
What's fucking sexy about that? For Christ's sake!
No, I don't find it sexy.
Pissing on somebody? How could that be fucking sexy? Huh? If some bird squatted and started to piss on me, she'd be straight out the fucking window.
I've just gone on to Pornhub, right, and there's over 500,000 water sports videos on Pornhub.
It's very
The only
popular.
water sports I want to watch is fucking polo.
There's
500,000 videos.
Fucking unreal.
I know that some people get off on the degrading element, either being degraded or giving the degradation, but some guys, a lot of guys, like the sexiness of a sexy woman doing it, and I don't get it. Again, it's one of those things that I don't.
They're fucking sexy about somebody pissing on you.
Well, it's coming out of a sex hole, isn't it? It's not coming out of a sex hole.
Well, so what? But fuck's sake.
I know. I don't.
Huh.
I'll have to have a read up. I'll have to have a look, because I've never actually explored why guys like it, or why women. I don't know. Do women like it as much as men? I don't think so. I think men like receiving it.
You've just killed our viewership, by the way.
No, they're still there. I can still see them.
I can see 6.
Yeah, that's all right.
It was you that put fucking Whizzinator up.
I just thought I'd share something that I found on the internet this morning.
That's just, ugh.
No.
Ugh.
But I didn't find it. It wasn't in the context I found it. It had nothing to do. It's you two that got on about sexual things, isn't it? In the context that I found it in, it was nothing to do with sex. It was a guy trying to join the US Navy, and he wondered why he had to do an observed urine test, and that's why. Because in the past, people have used Whizzinators.
Yeah. But it did, to be fair, it did say on the site that you can use it for sex and stuff. And
But what?
Sex and pranks, it said.
Okay.
Sex
That's an
going...
hilarious prank, isn't it? Pissing over somebody with a rubber dick. You imagine that? You're walking on the bus. It's only a rubber dick.
I can see him getting fucking planted.
Yeah. Just sorry. I just found it this morning. I thought I meant to mention it earlier. I just found it this morning, and I thought I'd share it because it was an interesting.
We're now at that time of night where we talk about sexy stuff, and that was it. Perfect timing.
That's sexy, is it?
No, not to me. But I mean, sexy as in sex stuff, sexual stuff. Definitely educational. That I didn't know that was a. Whizzinators are sold as a novelty here.
Yeah, he knows about Whizzinators.
There we go. Yeah, it definitely is novelty. I've never seen anything like it. I know you can get dildos that you can get ejaculating dildos. I know that, but I didn't know you could get one that you could make it piss on you. I just buy the number one.
That's what Mickey's part-time job is.
What?
An ejaculating dildo.
Yeah.
Mickey rents himself out as an ejaculating dildo. Mickey's face. Oh, dear. I have used them for piss tests at work. Really?
See, that's in the context that I discovered it under the guy wanting to join the Navy.
Don't they notice that when they dip their... I suppose not.
Well, no, not if they're pH balanced, like you said they were.
Yeah.
Or somebody else has pissed in the bag.
Well, yeah, you could do that, I suppose. Yeah.
And you're a
Then
man
you get
joining the
arrested
Navy,
for
and the
having
result
fucking
comes back,
cocaine
you're
in
pregnant.
blood.
That's you fucked, isn't it?
They're synthetic piss. Yeah. I'm boggled. I really am boggled. I'm sat here going, yeah, absolutely boggled.
But that's the context I found him in. The guy wanted to join the Navy, but he'd been smoking weed, and he read somewhere that weed stays in his system for 12 weeks. It's actually nearer 20 weeks, but and he wanted to get around the piss test because it was observed, and he wanted to know why it was observed, and that's why. Not because the Admiral wants to get off on watching his cock. It's to make sure he's not using a Whizzinator. I mean, I must admit, I've done urine tests before, but I've never done an observed one. Have you, Mickey?
No.
You know, it's normally the doctor gives you a little sample and says, "Can you feel this?" And you look at him and say, "What from here?"
Ah, porridge.
Oh, it's
They
older
give
than
you-
that. It's Tony Hancock.
Make me laugh. They give you this tiny little tube as you go into the toilet and fill it up. I thought, how the fuck am I going to fit in that?
Yeah, but it's easier for you guys. Think about us women when we get handed this little tube. It's like, but right, you need to go and pee in that. And it's like, really?
Give us a funnel then.
We need a funnel. There was one instance that I was actually handed some kind of receptacle to be able to pee into first to tip it in. Once.
Don't you take a shiwi with you?
No, because you have to pay for those.
Google shiwi, Mickey. That's another one.
I know what a shiwi is, thank you.
I don't think I'd be able to use it though.
It's to enable a female to pee standing up.
Bring your own funnel, yeah. I don't think I'd be able to use it though, to be honest, because and I don't know whether a lot of women use it successfully, just because of especially if you're standing up, the way that the pee will go, it'll go backwards, upwards, sideways, anywhere apart from into the funnel of the shiwi.
Now you understand our problem.
And which stream do you want to catch?
Exactly.
Out the 2 and 3.
Well, this is the thing. Sarah Millican, the comedian.
Sometimes I think I'm pissing through a fucking calendar.
Sarah Millican, the comedian, she said she was doing a skit about when she was asked to provide a sample, and she was saying what happens is, for her pee comes out in 2 different jets, so she had to pick the jet. And she got the thing in the right place for that jet. And she said, and then I discovered there was a third stream appeared. So it was going off in another direction. So she was peeing everywhere. So has it kicked in now, Steve? You've gone very quiet.
It's getting there.
Yay.
I'm just resting my bits at the moment.
Oh. What on? An ice pack?
Yeah. Oh, I'm just resting my voice. Carry on. I just thought I'd share my discovery of the Whizzinator with you guys. That was all. I just didn't know it was a thing. It's just one of those things. Now, of course, I've been on Pornhub and I've looked at water sports videos and I've got Whizzinators in my browser search history. If someone ever looks in my browser search history, she's going to wonder what the fuck I'm up to.
Oh. It was market research.
Yeah.
It was channel research.
A bit of a fucking worry. If I look at in the same thing, I've got wild boar.
Wild boar Whizzinator.
Yeah.
Wild boar Whizzinator water sports. Oh my God, we've got alliteration going on.
Right, on that note, I'm going to say good night because I'm not really doing too good tonight and I really need to. Oh, I'm really struggling. So I'll say good night and I'll see you all on Monday. Tracy?
Yep, good night. See you Monday, 9:45 p.m. UTC GMT. And that will be our last stream of the year. So Christmas party time, I guess.
Is UTC and GMT the same?
Yeah.
Right. Mickey?
I thought UTC was a bloody disease, but there you go.
The French invented it. You're probably right, Mickey.
So, good night from me. Stay safe.
See you all on Monday.
Keep family safe. We'll see you Monday.